Anywho, with all that out of the way, it's time for some Dredge, y'all. My controller. Let me uncross my legs as well. Time for Dredge. We just got back into this game on Tuesday, and I'm also zoomed in, by the way. Don't worry. In a few minutes, hopefully I'll be less zoomed in. We've got so much stuff, I tell you. I have sunglasses? Oh, there's spectacles, of course. I thought for sure these were aviator sunglasses. Thank you for the posture check. And thanks for reminding me to drink some water. Is it stretch time next? Is that what's coming up? Dude, my posture's been getting pretty bad lately, but I think it's because I've not been taking great care of myself. But that's okay. Working on it. That's what matters. Yeah, it's in mod view, which I don't have on at the moment. But I am zoomed in, so it's a consideration for another time. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Mash. So this is a game about fishing. But it's also a game about scary monsters. I think I might... Now, I don't know if I want to take my dynamite with me. I'm not sure if we need it. I am a ship captain that has come to these strange waters where odd things are afoot. Specifically in these waters, there are some very odd things. There's literally a giant kraken in the middle of this section of the water. It's wild. And I don't know if I can get near it. I need to catch some very rare fish. That's going to be an odd quest. I know that for sure. But this is a very strange pursuit. In the middle of this basin, there is, like I said, this kraken, but there's also a treasure that this guy wants, and I don't know how I'm gonna get it. There's also maybe some treasure or some kind of quest here. I can't recall what quest this is, but out on this little outpost, there's something. What's cracking? That just sounds like you're asking what cracking is. You were making a joke about what is cracking. Like, hey, what's cracking? What's crack-a-lacking? You know? Like, what is going on? Storage locker around my camera looks like there's a TV around me. That's cute. I can move myself up, by the way. I don't know if there's ever going to be anything up here. No, that's true. Things should be a feat. True. I'm going to go check in on my crab pot. Oh, this music is very menacing. Got me a squirt. Oh. I didn't mean to do all that. Ooh, hold on now. Can I catch these missions? Without this thing being pissed off at me. Ooh, a super grouper. Hey. Okay, I thought that was moving behind me. That was really upsetting. I thought that weird shape down there, does it kind of look tentacular? I thought that was kind of creeping in on me. There's some weird sounds out here. So I'm making some good dough. Catching some crabs and octopi. And trying to find some eldritch creatures. A super grouper, a super duper, indeed. You have everything. What do you have? Oh, everything to make the cookies. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Okay, let's sell all my fish. Just sort of stocking up on some do-re-mi. But I really should be figuring out what's going on over here. You know what? I should be clear. I'm making the money. Zelda's making the dough. I don't like that noise. I don't like that music. This is kind of scary, to be honest. What kind of fish do we have over here? Oh, you got an Apple TV rewards thing pop up. Yes, I posted a little notice about that in Discord. Also, let me know if the game music is too loud. I appreciate you all telling me. If you do a new subscription, a gifted subscription, or it might be a multi-month, I'm not sure. You can get 3 months of Apple TV. Time to get baked in accordance with local laws, indeed. Boom shakalaka, that's a good looking snapper right there. I screwed it. I just screwed the snapper. We're trying to get some funky fish. Wow, then Amazon subsidiary is advertising a competing service to its parent company. Wild, right? That is wild. They must have some, you know, handshakes going around. I love the sound in this game. I love the mixing of this, like, there's like a kookaburra or something in the background. Oh, yeah. Oh. Ooh, it's got succulent lips. So, the snapper says, a very popular eating fish often found hanging around rocky coastal waters and reefs. And this is, swollen flesh folds back over its eyes. Cracked lips bleed through a mounted scar tissue. Okay, thanks. Thank you for clarifying. I have this very scary fish now. Okay. I love the mutated fish. I find them very interesting. How far out am I gonna be if I keep going? I'm just worried about going all the damn way around. Hey, the ad break is gonna start, but it's not doing the thing I wanted it to do, which is show this. It's very frustrating that I have to do it myself. Well, I'll live. Don't kiss the fish, that's how you get a tummy ache. I can't believe you're telling me what to do with my life and my romantic interests. I'll kiss whatever fish I want to. Now this is curious, isn't it? Oh! Okay. Giant enemy crab. Time to putter along. Time to leave now. That's wild. What am I gonna do? What should I do? How am I gonna deal with that guy? You can go up to him and blow him up, maybe? Like, maybe. Getting coins so late, isn't it? Oh, hold on. We got some funky things over here. I am curious. I hear a dog barking? Hold on. Did you all hear a dog barking? Is that in game or is that like my actual dog? Yeah, weird squid. I love a weird squid. It's a radiant squid. It's beautiful. You think it's in game? Okay, so it must have been. Do you kiss the crab? I will. Hello, Morphinius. Good to see you. I had a good weekend. I had a lot of fun with my family, and I decided this weekend that I would start therapy. So I've already started calling some therapists. Very excited for that. That must be in game if it's just in that one earball. Oh, I don't like this. Hey, what is the deal with these barking sounds? There's a skinny dog leaping around the shadows. Occasionally lunges at the water, snapping at some fish. Its technique is effective. I'll check in on that dog. You jump off the boat. This dog's gonna bite the crap out of me. Can you literally pet the dog in this game? You jump off the boat into thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. Throw some fish towards the dog. You throw some scratch into the water near the dog. It pounds out the splash and swallows seawater. Slowly approach. You wade towards the shore. As you get nearer, the dog backs up a little ways. It sits. Okay, you throw some scraps towards the dog, which lands in the sand. The dog eats them, along with a mouthful of sand. You start to work closest, but it runs away and nervously hides in the bushes. After a few months, it emerges again. You make a soft, encouraging noise, and the dog cautiously approaches. It stops just out of your reach. Oh, that's a fish in my hand. Oh, that's a fish scratch in the palm of your hand. The dog is gonna bite the crap out of my hand. So he becomes looking at it. Pat the dog. You reach out and gently pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hand. It seems to understand you're not a threat. You pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. Is it gonna turn into a big, scary ass thing? I bet they did, Tyler. I bet they did. I think the dog is in game, y'all. I'm gonna take off the little. The thing is happening right now. You think it's the thing? It's great to hear. You're glad I'm doing all right, and well done on the therapy. Woo! Yes, I'm excited for it. It eats my hand now. Pat the dog again. Seems to be enjoying it. Pat the dog. Pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. Pat the dog again. Seems to be enjoying it. It would be so funny if this was advancing time. Every time I pat the dog, it's like 2 days have passed. I just stood here. Okay, bye, doggy. You make your way back towards the boat. As you're waiting out, you hear sloshing of 4 legs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you. It tilts its head questioningly. Oh, a dog on my boat. Boat dog. Let it follow me. Continue this time with the dog alongside. Its tail is wagging so hard, it beats the water into a froth behind it. When you get to the boat, you turn around and pull the dog on board. Goodbye, fish. I don't care about fish. Yo, look at my dog. Oh, I love my dog. Goodbye, fish. Discard fish. Hello, dog. I have a dog. You lift the dog on the deck. It walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking up at you. I'm just gonna find this dog a more permanent home. I have a dog. I hope the squid doesn't kill me and eat me right now because I have a dog. And that would be very rude. I don't have any room to pick that crap up. Dear squid, don't kill and eat me. I have a dog. Who you probably made abandoned. Okay, just need to sail straight on to town. I'm gonna ignore all that. Oh, I don't even look at it. I'm ignoring that. Don't turn my damn light off. Don't turn my damn light off, I swear to God. I was sailing along on Moonlight Bay. Do. If you sing a song, it makes the world less scary. Do. There's a red fog over there, and it's kind of scary. Nope. We're good to go. Let's get some freaking shut-eye, dude. I got a dog! I thought it was Stella barking too, but it was in-game. Wait, this wasn't in-game when you played it? Hell yes! Cool dog content! Okay, also I think we're done zooming in, right? Just remember something during shower number 2. You saw somebody play Resident Evil 4 with this mod. Let me have a look at this. Oh wait, did I take that ad timer thing down? Adult content, huh? Okay. This mod, you can turn on it. I can't see it. I'm not logged into Nexus mods. Don't even log in. I don't know how to log in. Okay. Well, how do I turn this on? You have to speak the words and tell me what this is, because for some reason it's not telling me what it is. It says, oh wait, it says Raiden replaces Leon? That sounds great. Why is that mature content? Oh, is it naked Raiden? Why are you dead? No, Zelda. That's so cool. Okay, it's not even like Resident Evil. No, it's not even Metal Gear Solid 2 Raiden who's naked at the end. It's like just Raiden from Revengeance. Oh, Zelda. You dropped the good butter on the floor. Can you cut off? Okay, now don't take any advice from me because you know I'm a garbage human being. But can't you just cut off the side that fell to the ground? Just cut off the side that fell to the ground. It's gonna be fine. It's good butter. It's a lot of butter. But don't listen to me. Don't take any advice from me because, you know, I'm a trash garbage person. Don't listen to me. It's all softened, so you can't scoop it up. Write that one down for therapy, negative self-talk. But also, you know me. He can come by for a chat. Nothing about the dog. I just kind of have to hold on to the dog. You also about just use it? Like, how amorphous is this blob of butter that just fell? I'd love to know. It's got hair on it. Oh, damn. That is stuff. Oh, your thought is since chat messages about the ads are automatic, you don't think I need the on-screen one too? You don't think I need the little, like, warning thing? I mean, I don't mind not having it. The chat message is fine. This is a nice visual indicator of, like, there is an ad running, but I don't know. I can leave the timer off for now until I fix it, you know, figure out what's going on. I do like that it tells us that the ad is running, because that at least lets me repeat that back to you all so you can hear me. But thank you. I did not see that, to be fair. I think I was too busy fighting a crab or something. But I appreciate you repeating it. Listen, if, like, the stick of butter fell on the ground, there's many states in which that would be acceptable. Not states as in United, but, like, states as which, like, let's say you only unwrapped half the butter and, like, one side of the four-sided rectangle fell, you know. Yeah, but it plopped. If it was fully softened and it plopped, then you have several problems now, Zelda. Your rug now has butter in it, and your butter now has rug in it. It's spread like a puddle. Damn, that sucks. How'd you get the butter that soft, though? You have now set your Nexus mods to allow... How'd you do that? Let me allow that for myself. What do you do in these settings? Count settings. I hope this isn't blasting something. Security. Oh, I don't want to do it. I'm not doing this right now. I'm not about to do all this right now. Genpo, hello! Genpo, we have a little doggy. Check it out. Look, I just got a ship dog. It lives in my ship now. It's a stray dog. It's curled up, sleeping, opening an eye occasionally to watch you move around the boat. Isn't that nice? I'm afraid that I could sell... Oh, you can't. I can store this dog, which I find very odd. It's a butter dog. Butter dog. Dog butter. Dog with a butter on it. Indeed. That's where you should have put the butter, Zelda, is on a dog. And how about that, Genpo 64? Thank you for the 64 months. The name has come true. I can't believe it. No, I won't be freezing the dog now. Whenever you even think of that. What's it? Content blocking, like right at the top. Oh, okay. Oh, I've already closed the tab because I'm a dork, but I won't. Oh, there's the negative self-talk again. God, my therapist is gonna love all this. I'm like a minefield over here. Genpo, what would you like to celebrate your 64 months? We've got the tarot. I did see some new tarot decks. I think I might have actually put them on my wish list. Let me have a look at Throne. Put this toothpaste over here. God knows why. Oh boy, Genpo. Zelda dropped some butter on the ground. It's a tragedy. Oh man. Oh yes. Okay, so Throne. Let's see. There were two cool decks I saw that I thought this would be kind of fun to use on the stream, I think. Okay, one is called Magical Spirit Oracle, and the other one is called Woodland Wardens. It has like fun little woodland creatures. I thought that would be fun. Butter dog. Look at that good dog. He's got that butter on him. He's a dog with the butter. What a good dog. Okay, I'm gonna sell some junk, I think. I guess I'll sell like all my fish. Why not? Good, and it kept my dog. Excellent. Oh, did he just bark? Oh, he barks when you move him? That's too cute. No one knows where I can put this dog, though. Does the dog just live on your boat? I don't know anything about this dog. Let's see what we can do with the shipyard, though. It's a step to buy. A step to repair. I don't think I need to repair anything. Oh, these are like new motors and such. Ooh, a refined outboard engine. Okay. What takes up space? I don't. Well, actually, I could put that there. That's 15 knots. That's 15 knots. But these collectively are 30 knots, whereas this is 26 knots. So I think taking these two out, just put one in, would not be efficient. Now you've seen the butter dog meme? Excellent. Your life is fuller, I think, for it. I don't really have space to put this trawling net until I get a bigger boat. And I have really good lights, although I could have better lights. 2100 with 30. Oh yeah, sell this thing. I definitely have the money to buy a better one. Okay, yeah, for sure. Install that for the next 2 hours. I'm so glad we got a dog now. Who'd even thought? And then this is like, I guess, some miscellaneous junk. Oh, I'm gonna take that. Yes, the research parts are so important. Okay, so she can also have me use the... Oh no. I can use the research parts, I think, at the floating dock. Right? Wrong, actually. I'm gonna need some of that shiny metal she had. Let me buy that from her. You go on the wrong thing, I'm sorry. Okay. So I'll buy one of... Oh, that's a lot of money. Never mind. Ah, I had so much money before. I can't believe it. Okay, lost dog. Spotted a dog near the abandoned resort at Stellar Base and looks like a stray. It's bound to be hungry. I could try to find a more permanent home for the dog. Okay. Also, my encyclopedia is filling up. I have a radiant squid, a beacon from the depths below, a glimpse of a new sky. Weird. Okay, thank you. And I got myself a latching snapper. Boy, there's so many fun little guys out here and there. There's an aberration of this already scary fish. That's wild. I don't think these things need aberrations. Fish are already kind of scary. Like, already. I don't think fish need any help. No, I'll never drop it off at the kennel. No. Where could I go, though? Oh, I do want to put my dog in storage just so I don't lose it over the side of the boat when I eventually goof this up. So I'm putting Doggo in storage. I love you, Pepperoni. Daddy's got to go do something dangerous now. First off, and check my pot. I don't like to see that. What the hell is this? Why are you playing this music also? Many have these blind arms. The starfish is extremely hardy. What is it? It's a destructive pest. And not worth selling? Not worth selling? Is this a bad fish? This is a crab. Well, I'm gonna go... They played some danger-ass danger music. Is this gonna hurt my boat? Some weirdo barracudas. Well, these are not weirdo barracudas. Just regular, degular cudas. Ooh, I was coming in hot. Very hot. Okay. Took forever to dock. Okay. Not every crab can be found at every depth. Of course. Okay, time to sell my fish. Alrighty. Now Daddy's got to do something dangerous. Ooh. There's some funky little fishies here. That's not a funky little fish. Oh. That is a funky little fish, isn't it? He looks very sad. Once dazzling skin is now bleached and eroded. It barely resists, relieved at the final end. Yeah, that is a sad grouper. Okay. So, I've got to go to the center of this thing, and I think to do so, I should probably just, like, zoom. We should really freaking skedaddle, I think. So, I think it's time for the skedaddleinator. This might be very dumb, also. My engine got damaged? I can't believe it. Fish immediately. Oh, I don't have the stuff. I'm out of here. Yeah. Okay. So I need a hadal, it turns out. Okay. Good thing the dog was in storage. I didn't get my cool fish, though, unfortunately. Darn it. What is it? Man, this music is literally always scary. Let's just kind of do some coasting around the corners. We should get on zoom. I need to zoom the Kraken, Larry. We need to have a serious conversation, me and the Kraken, about, like, its kind of interpersonal skills. I think it could be, you know, a really strong member of our team here at Kraken Industries, but it's too busy killing people. Hey, I got my funky little fish, thank God. I ended up with my cool weird fish. Okay, I do want to go back and sell them. Yes, we need to get on Zoom and talk about what's cracking. Indeed. That's what we gotta do. Scooching in. It's very satisfying the way that you dock in this game. Oh. Selling my fish. Goodbye. Now, do I want to go out at night? Maybe we'll save the day trip for when I can be. Ooh, I can be sure I'll be able to make it back in time. You know. You see what these funky little guys are doing over here? What are these funky dudes up to? Oh, I missed the trophy one. I'm so upset. I could have gotten a real good fish. It's depleted. I missed it. Ugh. Disappointing. Okay. But it's stinky old nighttime, so we gotta go tuck in, sell our fish. Oh, didn't tuck in properly. Alright, sleepy time. And then we'll go around that other little island. Yeah, we did it real good. Indeed. Wow, look at those palm trees swaying. Alright. What's going on in my little crab pot? I got a blue crab! Known as swimmer crabs, these colorful crabs have two flattened legs that act as paddles, allowing them to swim very effectively. Love that. Give me my little crab. Put it in there. Okay. Now, we're going to take a trip around this side of the island. I'm curious what's going on over here. You need to turn off your pun response. For some reason, every time I say Kraken, you're like, what's Kraken? And I'm like, you know what? It gets better every time. Let's see what's going on over here. Some of our coral buddies. That's Carl. I don't really need Carl, though. I need to know what's going on over here. Whoa, okay. Oh, there's an interesting little island off that way. You don't even realize you're typing it? Wow. That is a deeply ingrained response then. Got me aboard. Oh, I gotta move this stuff around. I see. This is nice, low stakes stuff, I tell you. Just getting bored. Oh, God. Sorry about that. Now it's nice, low stakes stuff. But I occasionally screw up. Oh, that's a message. exciting. There's some weird fish over there. Is this something? Is abyssal. I don't have stuff for abyssal stuff. Okay. That's very intriguing. What's going on over here? This seems different from the other outpost. Is this like a prison? Repeated puns make you crabby. I see. Researcher, could you use a dog friend? Oh, you look like a woman that needs a dog friend. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? A fisherman. Yes, I thought you had the look, but a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. Are you lonely and in need of a dog? Any help collecting samples? Okay, never mind. A dog is not a sample and you shouldn't treat it that way, just so you know. You love a good pun. What's one of your favorite puns, Tyler? Is there one that you love telling all the time? You're just like waiting for an occasion to do it? Oh, wait. Genpo, did I celebrate your resub, by the way? Let me just do that. I don't know if I did. Since we are playing this, Genpo, as I'm sure you're brushing your teeth and getting ready for work and all that stuff, let me just tell you, it's time to clear the excess. Like this cool stingray, it says, you're entering a transitional phase. I always try to say phrase, but it's a transitional phase, and you'd benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it's in your physical body or your physical space. I don't know how you get rid of clutter in one's body, but I know the mind can be cluttered at times, so. Am I playing on PC? There's a good cheat code on PC for pretty much any game that takes place in the ocean. Just hit Control-C, and that's pretty good. I love it. I need help collecting some samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost in the interior of this basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. Oh yeah, girl. And you're still researching? Why have you not stopped? Honestly. I fled here and I've been making do as best I can, but I left most of my equipment behind, so now research has come to a halt. Take a look at the specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies. Oh, I had those before. Interesting, that's a cool jellyfish. Okay, you need an octopus, a squid, and a jellyfish. Is there anything else? Tell me about yourself. One of your favorite puns you heard recently. What did the Joker say when going through U.S. Customs on his flight back home? Want to know how I got these cigars? That's really good. I love it. You tried that cheat code, and when it didn't work, you said, ah, baloney. That's very good, too. It's a good ocean-based puns, y'all. Enjoy D&D, Morphinius. Thanks for hanging out here. Okay, I don't think there was much to say. I studied biological sciences at Ironhaven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, by the way, our in-game character's a man. I think. So, when I graduated, I managed to land a job at Northern Biological Research Society, and then I was posted here, by myself. I thought I'd relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines. You want a dog, lady? I can get you a dog. Oh, I bet Zelda, yeah. What sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got this since it was attacking the research outpost itself, rather than me specifically. Oh boy, first yawn, 5:32. Oh dear. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. A good keyboard for Thomas to learn. Control P. Very smart to control your P. Yeah, we all could use a refresher on that, I think. It was huge, larger than any marine species I had studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I guess it's some sort of octopus or squid or a detabee. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while I was tearing apart the front. There's a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face that again. You notice anything else unusual since you arrived? Now that you mentioned it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and trying to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She sent them to me while I was studying before, well, before the researcher was quiet for a moment, stares off to the side. Anyway, I kept finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, my sampling tubes. That's wild. This is interesting. They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. That's so wild. Do you want a dog also? Would you be happy with a dog? Oh, yeah, let me do that research. I need an abyssal net. Oh wait, is that nets in particular? No, they think that's a coastal. That's a mangrove. That's a volcanic. What's an abyssal thing? That's a crab pot. Any suckers do abyssal? Yeah, I need that hadal. But to get there, I gotta do this for... Well, what in the wide world? How do I get this? I have research parts. Let me do it. Freaking shucks. I need abyssal and hadal. How am I gonna get this eldritch thing? Guess I gotta put points into this dumb thing that I don't need. Me. I mean, it is a better rod than what I have, so. Very creepy, right? Say it, that woman's sister passed. And now, everywhere she's researching, the letters from her dead sister describing things that have happened long after she's died keep showing up. I know it. It must be that Kraken. We can undock here. Oops, I said undock here. Sorry about that. I do want to scoot around the side of this. Maybe pick up a fish or two. Got room for a shark. I'll like to pick up a shark, maybe. Seems to be some sharks over here. Oh yes, I see some fish here. We'll scooch back. I don't like this big open water though. It's really unsettling. It's oceanic. Can I get it? Okay, fine. Freaking finally. Well, why won't you let me get the shark? I should be able to put the shark right here. This is outrageous. Let me... I want my shark! I just got a shark! Ah, the organizational system can be really frustrating sometimes. I want to... put my shark in here. Do I have to discard the shark? Do I have a fear of open waters? I do not personally. Also looks like that ad break is running, y'all. One more of your favorite puns. Did you know there's a country where every time you order a drink, the bartender has to perform a song for you? It's Singapore. There you go. I gotta throw away my shark. I'm so sad. Alright, let's rest a while. Wait. Nah, not worth it. That sounded like a music box, which we recently turned in. Ooh, there's something over there. But there's a scary power there. I'm not doing it. Can I set it? Can I store it on the left while you change your storage? Oh my god, could I? I don't think so. But I'll give that a try. That's a fine idea. Oh, you don't buy and sell fish, do you, ma'am? Probably not. Well, let's go back to our fisher person. Oh, and my fish are gonna start going stale as well. Okay. We gotta go back to Malaysia. I'll pick up a few tinies along the way though. because I need them. Hi, Smee. You've been here just feeling quiet again. No worries. All good being quiet. Oh, darn it. Always good to have you, quiet or not, you know. Your favorite pun is someone stole all the toilets from the police station. Detectives have nothing to go on. That's very funny. I like that. Did you know that if you ask an undercover cop what his favorite movie is, he has to tell you, or else it's Entrapment starring Catherine Zeta-Jones? That's very good too. Alright, that's all the space I have, and that's all the fish there is. So let's get back. Oh, don't turn that off. I mean, I guess I could turn that off, huh? I don't need the light on during the day. But I do need to know where my... Okay, I'm headed... If I just keep crossing over, we're headed over there. So, I hope that your day's been going well, Smee. Oh! Oh, of course, why the Borg fond of cigars, because they're from Cuba. Because the Borg thingy is a cube. I get it. I get it. This is special fish. We need special fish. And before I pick up special fish, I'm going to get rid of unspecial fish. I'm going to discard that. I discard 25 fish. Okay, I think these are barracuda, so they'll be rather large. But this could be a better barracuda. Oh yeah, baby. The concertina barracuda. Oh, concertina! You know that word, Mash. Discard the regular barracuda. Its body extends and collapses together with each gasping breath. Nature dissected into mechanical motion. Like that. That's a funky little fish right there. Those are indeed boards. Is that an example of a garden path style joke? What kind of joke? What? I've never heard of that before. At a nerdy convention you went to, there's a panel where the panelists just say a bunch of puns and the audience is encouraged to participate. It's called a punnel. Love that. Let's see. Not a fish trade equally small species can sometimes be more delicious and more valuable. Interesting. Well, let's sell all of our freaky fish. And I need to store this diamond ring. Smee, we found a dog. Isn't that great? I found a dog. Okay, is that in the dump? Let's see if we can... I do want that new hull. Okay, so let's pick it up. Bonk. Put it over there. Do this up. Bonk. Put it over there. Ooh. And pick this up, and that will be all the boards I need. I just need one piece of metal and one piece of cloth, and then we can get a bigger ship. How do we not have an automaton alert? What would it be? Would it just be going like... Oh, concertina would be me treating you all to a little concert, wouldn't it? How do I get this, like... I want... There's a freaky little eldritch... There's a freaky little eldritch rod that I can get, and I want to get it, but I don't know how. That's volcanic and shallow. That's mangrove and coastal. Right now I'm working the coastal shallow. Interesting. But the next one up does all of it. This is what I want to work on. Something unique you made up. Okay, it's a garden path style sentence with a joke in it. Okay, so it goes on a twist and then it finally arrives, huh? That's a fun... Oh. It's a fun thing to call it. Position 1. Oh, a joke that goes nowhere is a garden path style joke, you think? Okay. I gotta return this. There we go. Because it leads you up the garden path. Well, usually garden paths should go somewhere. At least, if not to a garden, right? I'm gonna bring that dog to that lady. Put that dog in my cargo. And you know what? We're taking an early night's rest. They do tend to go in circles, true. Disembarking. Disembarking with dogs. Get it, barking. Okay. What's going on in my crab pot? It's just another one of the crabs. Okay. Let's pick that up, put it over here, and then I want to pick up also the thing because I gotta repair it. Scooching time. Happens to be by a zoom while it's already zoomed in. It doesn't double zoom now. There's only so far one can be zoomed in. A Tiny and Tina dual recital, both of me dancing like satyrs with the tomatones, and the Final Fantasy victory theme is played shabbily. That's a very involved alert, but very fun, I'd say at least. I don't need barracudas. What I need is octopi. Let's see if we can find any around these parts. Got some shorts, I think. Some form of short. Here we go, big old short. I feel like he fits in really nicely there. Could tuck this crabby in as well. And then what's going on over here? With the technology we can zoom further. Well, let me see. Let's tell me my zoom ratio. It's at 130 before. I suppose you could get further zoomed in. I guess. But then I just look like freaking Krang or something over here. Just literally, it's all you can see is my face. Hi! And see the glorious makeup? I guess so, yeah. But we don't need all that. I'm trapped behind your monitor. Am I? That's a shame. Help! Help me out of here. Okay, position 1, please. Alright, I'll do it myself. Stang. This dang mouse. I had a long weekend, so. What's all this music? Why are they doing this? This music is scary. Okay, we're good. They love this music. This lady better want this dog, or I'm gonna be upset. The AI camera isn't listening. It wants to zoom as well. I guess so. Researcher lady. Oh, hello again. This dog needs a home. Do you want it? A dog? Oh, gosh. Let me see. The dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response. Oh, love it. Oh, I could definitely take this off your hands. And I love the company. Are you sure? Yes, of course. You're so lonely. Oh, thank you. Oh, we're gonna be such good friends. He could be my assistant. I love that the dog has, like, red eyes. It's a little scary, but it's also cute. But no, I can't have it any more closer, I promise you. Build Tina body shredder. Exactly, Kumatsu. I need a big, strong body for my giant Krang face. Suddenly the dog stands upright. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like... Bark, bark! Thank you, human. I have achieved sentience. Like, go from being, like, dog height to, like... It stands upright in wretches? It stands upright? I've never seen a dog get up on its hind legs to barf. That's wild. Hi, Choppy Chop. Good to see you. How are you doing today? It's stomach heaving. Seconds later, a vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose it's yours if you want it. Items left here will be lost. Yeah, I guess I'll take this ring. I can clean up the rest. Don't worry about it. That's nuts. That is absolutely wild. I hope I said the right thing. I hope this... Like, this seems like a pretty safe place for that dog to be. Okay, I bet I can make it home. Probably. We are gonna need to find some more wreckages, though. And am I heading the right way? One of our pursuits has been solved. We did have the researcher adopt the dog. So that's great. Yes, I bet there's other places you can leave it. Hello, Michi. Also great to see you. The dog was holding out. Yeah, also the dog. Well, I guess fish can sometimes eat like rings and stuff. But maybe the dog was like feeling really sick. Poor sick dog. Gonna need some octopi. What kind of samples do I need for this lady? A glowing octopus, a firefly squid, and an aurora jellyfish. Okay. I bet those are at night, which is just the right time for me to be out here amongst the rubbish. Also, this kraken's gonna get me, I just know it. Oh, crumbs. It's just a ring. I don't need rings. I don't need money. I just need my little honey. By which I mean another dog. That also may be stuff for making my boat better. Oh, what's going on over here? It's some funky little fishies. I love funky fishies. We got those glowing squids. How fun! That's a firefly squid right there. That's another firefly squid. That's all. Don't really need this one. That dog looked like one of the ones with the keys in its mouth during Pirates of the Caribbean ride. 10 minutes till 3 yawn. Oh my god, I yawned even earlier than that. I've been yawning all night. It's been a long day. Maybe I'm gonna adopt the dog for my own self. I just feel like with how often we get beaten to pieces, like it's probably not a good idea to keep a dog on my ship. Like a giant eel will eat that dog, you know? Okay. I wonder if she wants like a... Uh-oh, it's late. Oh, I don't like it. 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 It's time to sleep. Oh, maybe sell myself first. Okay. I wanna... She'll hopefully take a stale one of these. I'm gonna store that. And then I can sell the rest of these. I also want to put this and this in storage. And then repairs the crab pot. I keep forgetting which one that is. The shipyard. It is repair my crab pot. There we go. Why am I so sleepy? I just do a lot during the day. You know. I've got a lot going on. This is genuinely my only time to sit down and rest. For most of the day, so. It's nice to do. I enjoy resting. Guess we should go to sleep. Okay. In a different world, you could see yourself being a fisherman. There's a lot of work in fishing, let me tell you. Hauling in the nets. It's a lot. But I assume it feels very worthwhile. I know, I'm so lazy. Yeah. I forget what I had said I was lazy for. You know, I feel like I see a little line over here. Yeah, what's this thing? It's gonna kill me instantly. I'll be so mad. What is that? Lying beneath the surface of the water is a floating chest held down by a chain that appears that disappears into the deep. This is such a bad idea. I'm opening it, obviously. You can return to these items later. Well, I'm taking all this cursed stuff. Absolutely. Is there a pick up everything? Pick up every damn thing. Pick it up. Put it in. Pick it up. This is a dog-sized plate. Okay. Put it in. Pick it up. I'm sure I'm going to have super evil zombie pirates on the way to kill me. Taking their stash. Pick it up. Put it in. Pick it up. Oh yeah. Psh, easy money, baby. And there was no consequences for it at all. Hell yes. I love stealing stuff with no consequences. Yeah, I very lazily will eat some soggy chicken from time to time. Well, this is boards, which I don't need, but eventually maybe I will. Here we go. You never know when you're gonna need a good board. Resident Evil 2 really taught me the importance of having a lot of boards at all times. Really gonna really impress that upon me. What appeals to you about being a fisherman, Scary Thought? Because it does seem like a very solid profession, but a very lonely one at the same time, you know? Okay, where's my girl? Oh, she lives over here, that's right. What kind of fish are you? I don't know if I got time for you. Well, no, I don't have time. That's me, I'm lazy as heck. Up to no good. And I'm a rascal. All of this is true. These are all things I'm going to tell my psychiatrist later. Once I get one. Or my therapist, I suppose. That is different. Hello, research. I believe I have one squid for you. I have a specimen. Oh, it's storage. Okay. Oh, God. I need to access... Do you have storage? Okay, good. Let me store that, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that also. And this. Okay. And then I need a squid. Look at my beautiful gold rings. Incredible. To cargo. Now, researcher, I'll have a squid for you. A delightful firefly squid. Hell yeah. Enjoy your stale squid. I need an aurora jellyfish. I have to have a dredging net for that, and then I need a crab pot. The other one. Okay. Let's drop a pot nearby, huh? What depths might one drop a crab pot to catch it? Ah! Instead of wondering, why don't I check my encyclopedia? Capitalism has eliminated most laid-back professions, period. True. I think that's a good way of putting it, Salty Jordan. You wanted to be a train conductor. Oh my god, I love that. That sounds really fun. A train conductor sounds cute. Yeah, I'm low down and a rat. Exactly. I'll just go into my therapist. Will be like, what is going on with this woman? Yeah, it's just you, the equipment, and nature, which can be a little scary when you think of it. What? The Orioles getting Eloy Jimenez from us? Tell me about Jimenez. I would love to know more. And who are you getting in return? Money and a player to be named later, I'm guessing? You've never heard of anyone involved in fishing saying that it's laid back. It's probably really stressful, hard, and dangerous, yeah. Very likable, as injury prone as a 99-year-old granny. Oh dear, that is no good. Yikes. What is he a starter, a reliever, a closer? All I want is a damn closer. Can I get a closer? I need a crab pot guy. Where's my little octopi? A funky little crown of thorns, a blue crab. These are very scary crabs. Okay. I don't know. Where am I right now? Cellar Basin? Okay. What in the wide world? Just go to the Cellar Basin and show me what I can catch there. Forget about crabs. So much to know. Damn you. Alright, I'm going to page 1. I guess crabs is where you start. Need to know about octopi. Do I really have 12 pages of crabs? What in the holy hell is going on? There's really this many pages about crabs. Oh. I don't like that. That's scary. Okay. Let's just look at coastal, shall we? Page 53, 56. Start off at the Stellar Basin. Thank you. This is what I'm talking about. Let's get some... There is my guy. Okay. Where do you catch this? Oh, it doesn't tell you the depth. Darn it. Okay, well. Let's hope that this is steep enough. Oh, it said few? You know what? Let me just pick that sucker up if it says few. There's gotta be something on here that says many. This is quite deep, so. Boom, shakalaka. Crab pot deployed. Speaking of fish, I do like to eat salmon from time to time. Yeah. I actually had some, I think, flounder yesterday. It was quite good. I enjoyed it. Oh, he's an outfielder? Why did we get another outfielder? That doesn't make any sense to me. He injures himself making catches or running the base paths. Their trainers are bad, so maybe he'll be better in Baltimore. Let's hope, I guess. He's a fun player, though. Okay, so we got him maybe for his bat. Maybe he's a striker. Again, that is not a term that we usually use in baseball. You're watching a thing about fishing in the Gulf of Mexico and how you can only make money if you have the rights to fish, which the rights get sold and traded, so corporations are the only ones who can fish in enough quantity to make any money. Ugh, awful. Yeah, you were right when you said capitalism ruined fishing. Oh, what do you eat with salmon? Broccoli. Probably. He shouts, "Hi, Mom," when he's doing interviews. That's cute. Yes, it was consumed extremely quickly within preparation. I had it yesterday. And it was very good. Cooked it up. It was frozen in the morning, and then we defrosted it, and then it was cooked. It was great. Hi, Will. Good to see you. Will, do you enjoy eating fish? Is there like a fave fish that you have? That you eat, not like pets, but if you have pet fish, that's fine too, I suppose. Oh, hey. Is it really time for me to take my meds? Of course. Let me do that. Please don't dredge you. You belong at the bottom of the ocean. I don't think so, Will. I think you belong in the nation's best aquarium. I love tuna. You're right. Tuna's so good. Do you do the tuna steaks? Because my main consumption of tuna is from the can. And I'm sure there's like really good canned tuna out there. Some like boutique canned tuna. But like, I do enjoy just the regular canned stuff. Okay. 1 sec. Let me get up real quick and grab my meds. Fat belly tuna sashimi. Oh, yes. Oh my god, I can't believe when I'm thinking about fish, I forgot about sushi. Yeah, that sounds really good. I haven't had sushi in a bit. Maybe I'll treat myself to some sushi soon. What? We caught one fish and it's depleted? Outrageous. Winco sells ahi tuna steaks. You have bought those and eaten them raw before. How about that? Have you ever tried to make your own sushi? It's well enchant indeed. Okay. Interesting. Automod did hold that. Anyway, so a red fatty tuna is amazing and is one of the few sea fish you can eat without triggering you to vomit. I'm sorry that fish makes you like want to yards. That's awful. Uh-oh. I got miles ago before I'm home. Okay. It's okay, we're just gonna scoot along now. Ooh, hold on a minute though. These are cuties. Gotta catch a few cuties on the way. Gotta catch a couple of these cuties. I mean, I won't be able to sell them for big bucks, but I can sell them tomorrow for okay bucks. I'm able to get some weirdos. Hey! Red fatty bisexual tuna is fine as well. Heck yeah. Glad to see Automod is becoming more tolerant. Hell yeah. Okay, it's very late now. Huh. Okay. Going home. Nice and easy like. What the hell is that? I don't care. That's none of my business. I'm going home. I'm gonna check it on the dog. Hey, how are they doing at night? Totally fine. Okay, that's great. Anyway, good night. Sleep tight. No. Hi, Tiny. Sail into the red light? No, that's scary. Canned tuna's gotten expensive? Has it really? Wild. Sushi grade tuna is super hard to get and super expensive if you're not buying it off the boat or from a sushi restaurant. I bet, yeah. And everything else tastes very mid on sushi. Okay. Packet tuna is about as expensive as a can, but easier for sandwiches. Interesting. So you just put the tuna right on the bread? Because if I'm putting tuna on a sandwich, I'm going to whip up some mayo in there, you know. You have a makisu for rolling, but you've never actually done it yourself. Maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the year to make some tuna. I don't want to sail into the light. That's scary. You nuts? You out of your mind? That's scary stuff. It'll happen one day by accident. Not right now. Alrighty, let's head back to our cellar gal and sell some stuff to her. The one time Tiny is listening, right? Outrageous. Hopefully this will be some cloth so we can upgrade our stuff. Okay, the packet tuna is usually just ready to slap on some bread or put some mayo on it. They also have some that's pre-seasoned. Oh, I thought this was going to be some materials. It is not. Will, we found a dog in this game. It was so cute. And then it stood upright and it threw up a ring. But, like, it was still pretty cute. And it's got an owner now, so it doesn't live on my boat. It was wild. Yeah, I've never tried that packet tuna. So much stuff. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, my stuff is stale. She doesn't really want my stale garbage. That's okay. We have plenty of time to scooch around, I suppose. The stuff I need for this pursuit. Oh, I have a new message as well. We should check that. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of the stellar basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we had not done in such a long time. Waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. Oh, looks like the ad break is starting soon too, folks. Just so you know, it's coming on up. I cannot even remember what he said or what I saw, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful. The span of jewels going right the way around. Can I take my eyes off it? P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Yes. Yes, you can write multiple entries. It's your journal. You can do whatever you want. Hello, SSI. How are you doing today? Supplemental security income. Are you enjoying the fish today? Hell yeah, got me a little championship fish. Think. You're doing good? That's good to hear. I hope you haven't been grabbed by any krakens lately. And if you have, I hope that you asked the kraken to grab you. Oh, darn it. Ding. There we go. I don't need all these big old coral fish. What am I doing? Guess I'm just trying to make some decent money. Oh, the ad, of course, is running. I forgot about that. Let's see when that's going to wrap up. Oh, it just hit, didn't it? Darn it. Okay. I'll go back and sell this stuff, and then, Seed, you can tell me how you're doing and all that jazz. We'll sell a few things here. Not exactly where I'd anticipate being docked, but okay. Oh, we are swimming in money right now. We are rolling in the dough. Hopefully we'll be finding... What other fish do we need? So we need... an aurora jellyfish and a glowing octopus. Right, one of those is a crab pot thing. We shouldn't swim in money. That's unsanitary. Well, would we rather swim in the ocean or swim in money? Especially considering the ocean has very scary things in it. There we go. Ad break should be wrapping up soon. Oh boy, it's so scary to watch the time just speed by. By the way, Will, I hope that you're well. I hope that you're playing some cool stuff lately. I'd love to know what weird, wonderful gems you've found lately. Maybe this is gonna be some of our cool stuff we need to get. Oh, there's a nasty crab. Watch out for that nasty crab. No, this is just the squids. Okay. Let's go back home before that crab gets me. I wonder if you can blow that thing up. Totally safe. This is safe and normal. Where? Hey. Shouldn't the research gal be here? Shouldn't one of my friends be here? Did I sail to the wrong place? Oh, I sailed the wrong place. Ooh, I scared myself. I thought for sure that left. Well, you know, for research purposes, I'm gonna take my earbuds out. We're gonna go see what's going on over here for research purposes. Don't be scary, don't be scary, don't be scary. So I don't know what is happening, honestly. Is it hurting me? It's like making me paranoid or whatever? I don't know what that does. We'll go sleep though. Time for CPs. Feeling much better. Okay, good night. What did that do? I have no idea what that did. Let's sell our stuff. Oh, that's a storage locker. Hold on. Yeesh market. Sell my sailfish. That I was going wild, right? Welcome back, by the way, from the ad break, everybody. Thank you for staying tuned. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Emma, good to see you too. What's that screaming? It usually happens when you enter a room. Salmon? Salmonella? Oh, man. True. I hope I catch some salmon in this. You sold enough stuff. Now, what is in my storage? Okay. I'm gonna need... I think the only thing we need is, like, a piece of cloth. The music reminds me of Cass from Breath of the Wild. I see. Yeah, all that great accordion work they do in Breath of the Wild. It is very good. Where am I gonna find these things that I need? I should really take a look at that. So, we're gonna need an aurora jellyfish and a glowing octopus. I know I got the glowing octopus. Let me see if I can do some donut boats, some boat donuts. Let's buy some more crab pots. Ooh, it's thundering out there for you, is it? C. Can I call you C, by the way? What do you prefer being called? And it's time for a sip of water. Okie dokie. Yes, go get some water. Your cookie dough's chilling. Okay, what kind of cookie dough did you make? I would love to know. Let's see. Not the floating dock. I think this is where she sells crab pots? I'm wrong about that though. Ooh, another research part? Don't mind if I do. Let me see research parts. But that's not where she sells it. Is this a fish market where she sells crab pots? Oh, I see, I see. Let's get a nice big old crab pot that lasts 6 days. That's the good stuff right there. I call you whatever I want. Cool, I will call you C. Oh, darn it. I will call you C then. Ooh, it is 108 degrees outside. That's wild. Let's grab our crab pot here. It's a good and hearty crab pot. And I guess, honestly, I can go install this research thing. That's the lowest high that you've had in weeks, but it's still too darn hot. Yeah, 108 degrees Fahrenheit is way too hot. That is outrageous. Keep going to this thing when I don't mean to. My apologies, everybody. How do I research? Oh, it's the research button at the bottom. My bad. Put another little research point into this. Oh, and how about another one to get that versatile rod? So now we can get the harvesting platform. I mean, truly what I should get is this versatile rod. It does everything. Coastal, shallows, mangrove, and volcanic. I guess the only thing it doesn't do is oceanic. Which I have the spool for that, the hydraulic rod. But how am I going to get the abyssal and the hadal? Freaking thing. It's a combination of cutting-edge fishing technology that allows this industrial-grade unit to operate at peak efficiency. Increases fishing speed, of course, by a extreme amount. And it does the coastal and the shallow and the oceanic. Okay, but coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. Okay, I want to now buy this, which I will. Is it in the fishing market? It's freaking not at all. What? Position 1. Petition 1? Thank you. Sorry, my camera is acting up today. Sorry about this. It's voice controlled, see, so it like just kind of does its own thing. It mishears me a lot of times. So, the food bank hooks you up today. You got bacon, eggs, ground turkey, trees of sausages, and a ton of staples and some chips stuff. Ooh, wow, that's amazing, Emma. That sounds really good. I think we'll also get another crab pot. Why not? But I probably won't be able to afford my cool rod now. Guess it's in the shipyard. Okay, here's my cool rod. It costs $500, which I do have. Yes. So let me sell what I currently have. We're gonna buy this brand spanking new rod. Dink! Actually, hold on. That I feel like stacks better. Takes a few hours to install, of course. But now we're looking good. We can catch anything we want at any time we want. Except for if it's abyssal or hadal, which I don't even know what that is. Oh, you got Pocky from the food bank? That's wild. That is amazing, Emma. What do we have here? Oh, nothing. Okay. Okay, so when it flashes, it means it's got stuff in it. Love it. We can see the lighthouse from so far away. It's a beautiful beacon of trust and hope and everything that's good. Let's see. What are those? Just like doing that. Sometimes it's fun to take the loot. We'll catch some fish. We'll kill some time. We might as well. Oh yeah, so there is one thing I don't know how to catch. Let me see. Let's see what the last thing is that I need. I think it's a jellyfish. I don't know how to catch Aurora jellyfish. Let's see if they're in the encyclopedia. What kind of looks like an Aurora jellyfish? Well, that's over at the Twisted Strand, so that can't be it. I don't think. How much does Dredge cost? I have no clue. I'm so sorry. I bought this at the beginning of the year, and I completely forgot. You know what you miss? The unpainted bits of wall where the clothes rack used to be? Really? You missed that? I'm glad. I finally have stopped seeing the spots that I recently painted over in my room. Oh, okay. It's a coastal fish. I'm not really sure exactly where it's caught. But coastal. Okay. Just need to look out. Oh, and what did it say you need? Oh, I need to trawl it. Do I have a trawl? I hope. This isn't what I need. I'm not gonna catch that. Alright, you coastal little jerks. Hey! Cat for the win! Welcome on in! I'm not sure why the little raid alert didn't go off, but do 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 boom. This is very scary, but not what we need. Thank you so much for coming by on the raid. Hello, Don Slyone. Hello, Finn Deer. Welcome in. Hello, Wolf Prince. I almost said Wolf Princess. Sorry about that. Wolf Prince 23. And Cat for the Win themselves. Thank you so much. You can still see the paint spots. No, you can't. because I did an excellent job of painting. Welcome on in, folks. Kat, what were you up to today? I hope you all are having a ball today. I am having so much fun playing Dredge today. Catching fish, getting slightly scared, you know, by scary things that want to eat you and destroy you, you know. As it goes, as you know. Ooh, a shipwreck. Waves lap at a pile of flotsam collected on the beach. Nestled in the center is a wooden chest. You better believe I'm looking inside. A pirate map. Oh, I've already found the treasure this was leading to, so I can discard this. Dang, man. Darn it. I'm that good? That is quite funny, at least. Okay, we should go somewhere safe now. Wherever safe might be. These are just regular fish. I need jellyfish. If y'all see some jellyfish. You're playing Hades today? Hell yes. I love Hades so much. Such a good game. Hades 1. You haven't got to the credits yet, so you're working on it periodically. It's so good. And I'm glad you're playing it. And you should play it. It's a good freaking game. I'm gonna hope to not run into anything scary out here. Though I do need to go fishing at night. Hey, I don't remember that big old bump there. It's a little scary, honestly. How's my crab pot doing? It's also how I know my longtime viewers, of course. Why does this change your smiley face to an emoji? Yeah, Twitch auto-completes things like the regular smiley face into like a little robot-looking emoji, you know? It'll do that. How to get that to not happen? I don't think there's a way to disable it. Oh, you did 2 runs and you finished both runs? What's your favorite weapon to use in Hades, Cat, for the win? Oh, you like the yell emo? It's so good. Yeah, the little like Psyduck freaking out. It's very good. Fist weapons only. I do like the fist weapons. They're very good. There you go. You can space them out. That's a great idea. Hey, I got me a lobster. When threatened, these delicious creatures can rub their long antenna against their body, producing a loud screeching sound. I had no idea. It's a spiny lobster. Oh, let's go to Sleepy's. Sell our lobster tomorrow. Keep looking for octopi at some point. Oh dear, what's that scary stuff over there? I don't like it. Sleep time. Twitch is very emote focused, indeed. I try to give you some good free ones too. But yes, if you want to just use like a regular smiley face, like colon in the bracket, or like a colon in a parentheses, and you gotta space it out. Well, thank you so much for coming by, Kat. Now, if you have anything to do, by the way, if you've got to go take a break, use the restroom, etc., do not worry. I'll keep watch over here. Make sure everybody's enjoying themselves. Ooh. Ah, some more planks. And Keen, thank you so much. Greetings, night clowns. There's no night clowns here, I hope. But there could be in the sea, I suppose. Especially at night. It does know about hyphens, yeah. Even if you put the little hyphen in there, it'll still do the same old, same old. Thank you for the night clown protection. Now no night clowns will come get us. But there were night clowns here, coming up from the bottom of the sea. A terrifying prospect. They have very long tentacles, the night clowns. They used to be filter feeders, and then they learned the taste of blood, and now they just like to bite people in the middle of the night. It's a true fact about night clowns. No, day clowns are harmless. Just clowns during the day. But night clowns, terrifying. Keen, what would you like to celebrate? The 35 months you got there. Would you like perhaps Whispers of the Ocean? You're going to be lurking while you're eating. Enjoy. Thank you so much. And folks, you should be following Cat for the Win, who plays a wonderful variety of games, including Hades, one of my favorite games, and also Final Fantasy XIV, working through the story. Anybody that's watching Cat, how far are they into the story now? Sweet gaming nothings into your holes. Oh, do you want the Twitter thing? Not Twitter. Do you want the tarot thing? Is that what you'd like? The gaming nothings? Let me see. Or is that praise for kids? I'm not really sure. Oh, Pine, you couldn't even say hello. You've also been playing Hades. What is your favorite weapon? Oh my god, don't remind me that Hades exists, because then I'm going to want to play it again. Elpis. I can't remember what Elpis is. It sounds familiar, though. And it's stretch time. Okay. Isn't it Whispers of the Ocean as our gaming future? It's usually like Whispers of the Ocean is whatever you got going on. The tarot is usually the gaming future. Your siblings finish Hades? It's such a good game. I played it in 2020 when I was recovering from surgery. I had to like lay in bed for a full, almost a year. That would have been wild. Full month. I was laid out in bed. I was like, okay, well, let me finish up the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney franchise, and then we'll get into some Hades. And I tell you, it's really good. And then earlier this year, I was watching Games Done Quick, and this beautiful team of two wives speedruns the game together. Like, one has half of the controller, and the other one has the other half of the controller, and I just thought it was so cool. And I was like, damn, Hades sounds pretty good, though. Hades sounds pretty good. I had to play it again. It was such a cool run. It was so amazing to see them work well together. Like, they barely had to talk to each other. They were just like, they knew exactly what to do. Let's see where the two are. Here we go. Will I play Hades again before Hades 2? I don't think so, because I played it this year. So, you like the Trident? Gotcha. I can't remember. The Trident you can like send off, and then it like comes back to you, right? Pretty sure. All right, hit you with some tarot. I gotcha. We've got some chill beats to catch fish too going on in the background. The music in this game is really great. It does a good job of setting the mood. I feel like without music, the game would be a little too eerie, but it's got some cozy feels to it, right, Linatora? It's like, you can definitely vibe to this. But say, didn't you send me Hades too, by the way? I think you did, didn't you? Someone recently sent me Hades too. I can't recall. I wish Steam would tell you what, who sent you what game. You did? Someone sent me Hades too. I swear to God, I don't remember. But I was thrilled, and I can't wait to try it. Yeah, you can like gift people games on Steam. See. You did? Or you did? Oh no, somebody got C8. Somebody took C8 out. You did? Okay, great. Alrighty, for you, now you had specifically asked about romance, and I can't tell you anything for your real life, but I can tell you for video game romance. Very interesting. You have, this is bonkers. So you have the Empress and the Emperor at once, which would be a divine couple. So in terms of video game romances, there's a connection being made, certainly. Didn't Steam tell you when you gifted me a game? It does tell me right away, but it doesn't say in my library, by the way, Zelda gave you this game. It's just in my library, you know? So you've got the Empress. Now, she is in reverse, though, Keen. So it says, weak maternal instinct, smothering, coddling, feeling disconnected from nature. So, in terms of video game romances, I would say it's a very strong connection, but it could be a little too strong. You know, that like NPC could be following you around everywhere, and you're like, I gotta do a quest, can you stay over here? And they're like, sure, and then they get a little closer to you. It's like, ugh, I wish this character wasn't always on me, you know? But you also have, like I said, the Emperor, responsible, position of power, leadership, making rules and maintaining order, and having a solid foundation. So this seems like, in terms of video game romance, it's time to communicate with this other character and say like, hey, this is great, loving the energy. Let's set up some rules of operation. Let me have my NPC stay over here while I go do the dangerous thing so that they don't get attacked. You know, like telling Ashley, hide in the locker when the zombies are around. What game am I talking about? Right now, I'm just talking about video games in general, because this is for Keen's resub. Sometimes I'll do like a little mini tarot reading, but only about gaming future because I never give people their real life advice because I don't want something bad to happen. You know. Yes, it would be cool if Steam would tell you when somebody gifted you, like, this game that's been in my inventory for like 6 years has been gifted to me by so-and-so. I can be like, oh, I remember so-and-so. Hit up that game real quick. So anyway, interesting idea. Think about that, Keen, when it comes to romancing characters in video games. Think about taking the lead and communicating with them and saying like, okay, Yennefer, love your stuff. Oh wait, it's probably not. Yennefer was really hands-off, wasn't she? I bet Triss was more like smothery. Just be like, love your energy. You're a totally hot redhead, but I need you to back up a little bit. You got to use that word. I used bonkers and groovy. Heck yeah. Bonkers is fun to say. Writing prompt, somebody follows Tina's gaming advice and it leads to real life disasters and shenanigans. No! I don't want anything bad to happen to you all. My cool rock lobster. Although I guess it wasn't really a rock lobster, was it? Store my stuff. Here we go. Still don't have any cloth though. Strange. That's what we're missing for a really good upgrade. So I might have to like go elsewhere. I don't know. We do need metal. Wait, don't I have it in storage? Get me metal. To the shipyard again, I think. No, I always do this wrong. I don't understand why floating dock doesn't lock into my brain. Ooh, this upgrade is gonna be 800 bucks. So even if I do get the cloth that I need to upgrade this, I'm still gonna need $800. I better be catching some more fish. But then I'll have an even bigger boat. We got a big boat last Tuesday. My boat's gonna be even bigger. Bigger, badder, stronger too. It's gonna be amazing. I guess we can just sort of scuttle along the coast, see what's going on out here. You have to say stuff like that's bonkers, dude. Nice. I hope it doesn't mean anything bad. My apologies if I've taught you a bad word. I'm really just hoping it means like that's wild, you know. I hope it's not ableist is the one thing I'm worried about. Ooh, earrings. Lovely. Have I fished before? I did catch a fish with my hair when I was a kid. I told that story last time we played this. I was at a dock visiting my... Is this something I can blow up? That would be so smart. Oh, no. Do we hear the ship? We're okay. This is blow upable, eh? Oh, any explosives. Ah. Okay, understandable. Good day. I did what now? I caught a fish with my hair. Oh, and what is this about? I'm doing donuts in the water, wasting time. Is this a scary rock? The stone hums quietly. Put my hand on the stone. Doesn't respond. Okay. Yeah, I just sort of... I have always kind of had long hair. So I was like... Fish love algae. My hair could look like algae if I tried. And then it did. And a fish swam right up in my hair. My brother caught it with a little handheld net. So, yeah, that's wild as one to say because you know that's not going to be offensive. Ooh, doggy. Got a research part. I'll take that all day. Now I really should go back. But what if we... just sort of saw what this is. Is it gonna be cloth? It's cloth. We gotta get it, man. It's so worth it. What? It's not cloth? It is a research part, which is still good. If your hair moonlights as a fishnet, it's probably time to brush it. Listen, I'm not gonna tell you that I had great, like, glossy, strong... well-brushed hair as a kid. I was a little dirt goblin. I might as well pick up a few more pieces. I mean, what's gonna happen? Is a big monster gonna erupt out of the water and eat me and kill me? Probably. But am I gonna be full of cloth? Yes. And I'll give him a tummy ache. Okay. See, was that that? Oh god, it's so late! Oh, I hate that. It's way too late. I'm never out at 1 a.m. No, this is awful. I've made a huge mistake. My man's gonna get so bugged out. Oh. Oh god. Hey, I hate that. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep now. I'm going to sleep. I didn't know that the eyeballs would come up. That's really scary and I hate it. Time to sleep forever. I'm going to sleep and I'm never going to wake up again. Okay. I just thought it'd be fun to toot my horn. I didn't think the eyeballs would come up. Just watch a clip of my reaction to the game that you gifted me. Jampo had clipped it since you couldn't be in this stream. It's wild to see how different the camera angles are. Which game was it, Zelda? I don't remember. Kids are gross and dirty, but like they're supposed to be, right? It's the only time you get to be gross and dirty. Oh, I see. You know what? Bonkers might actually be ableist, so maybe I should stop saying it. Dang it. Maybe I'll just say wild. You thought I used my hair as a fishing line? That would be very interesting, see, if I did that. If I had done that, I mean, that would be some strong hair. But no, I was using my hair as kind of a little distraction. Oh, we can get that upgrade soon. I've once again pushed the wrong button. Oh, coffee talk. Yes, coffee talk. I think that's on my list of stuff to play soon, too. Okay, I need money, but we'll soon have what we need. Let me store the rest of my stuff. Have you played Coffee Talk C? Okay, let's store that, and these cool earrings. And I can now go to the dock, I think? No. Go to the shipyard. No. No. Go to the research lab. Start putting some points into the harvesting platform. There we go. If only kids can be grimy and dirty. Someone needs to tell them, these folks that you... Oh, if only kids can be... I mean, anybody can be grimy and dirty, I suppose. But kids are experts at it, I think. Let's hope that we got a little octopus or something here. It's another crab. Okay. Eerie. Okay. Ah, I do believe I have dynamite out here. Also, I might as well pick up a few fish on my way over. We're gonna need money again. I need that 800 bucks. I love how, like... Don't you love how the fish's booty kind of jiggles? Yes, I was thinking about reviewing for the podcast. That's right. Forgot about that. I don't know if... So, right now I'm working on what might be, for a little while, the last episode of the podcast. It's because I have a lot of caretaking duties at home. So I can't really commit, like, hours of time anymore to being alone in my room, except for if it's at night like this. And the podcast I just have to do by nature during the day. Because it takes so long to film it. Ah, the ad! Oh my god, is the ad really running? Really? It didn't warn? What? Did I miss my own message? The heck? Oh, say, sleep well. Thank you for the company today. I appreciate you. Is the fish inventory giving me Resident Evil flashbacks? Absolutely, and I love it. It's the best part of Resident Evil 4. Okay, we're making our dough. I'm sorry that the ad thingy is running and it didn't tell me. You didn't notice your interest in fish booty jiggles until now. Now you gotta see these little barracudas jiggle. Well, they're shaking their barracuchis. That's probably not okay to say anyway. Thank you, Chiliums. I appreciate that. What can I do for you, by the way, to celebrate your resub? Maybe some Whispers of the Ocean? You got a Darth Vader Oreo ad? That sounds awesome. Oh, I want some Oreos so bad. If I could get some low sugar Oreos, I would so go for that. You let me know what would be best to... Oh, okay. Slightly scary fish. That's gonna be worth a good chunk of dough, though, that scary fishy. I can't imagine that somebody in real life would pay good money for something that looked terribly rotten. I don't think anybody should pay money for those fish. We're just doing a little bunny trip? Money trip. Ooh. Both my crab pots are flashing. What do we got here? Just another daggum crab. Move it over. What can I do for you? What can I do? Oh, bear a booty would be the better. That's a better one, actually. That's way better than what I said. And I want to go back in time and say that instead. Whispers of the Ocean, of course. Let me get one of those going for you. We'll dock real quick, like. And then see what's going on over here. Thank you, by the way, for watching the YouTube videos, Chili M's. I remember you had said that the other day, and that makes me very happy. And you might be happy to know that last night I had a little bit of time, and I went through all the great clips everyone's been making of the show to just use Twitch's very own clip editor that, like, it's there, you know? It's maybe not as advanced, and you can't put a bunch of captions and stuff on things, but it does take the clip, and it cuts your camera out, and it cuts the video game footage out, and it's been working pretty great for me. I made, like, over 50 short-form videos. Ooh, this is so perfect, Chiliums. Look at this. Look at this bioluminescent squid, just like the thing that's at the center of the ocean. How about that? It says, make sure you're using your time in the best possible manner, or otherwise the Kraken will come get you. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project that you're working on, Chiliums. All of them could use some fine-tuning. The mutations enhance the flavor. Okay. Interesting concept. Okay, now we have enough money. Oh my god. Can we get it right now? Is it the dock? Okay. Time to get a bigger boat. Ah! I'm so excited. Tier 3 hull upgrade, baby. I've got a refined hull. Let me see my big ass boat. Give me my big ass boat. Yes. Oh my god, my boat's so big. Look at how much fish I can cram into this sucker. I'm looking huge. Dude, you look huge. I look swole. My boat is so swole. I would love to see a fish try to mess this thing up. You can, that's true. Something is edible at least once. It might hurt like hell though. Excited for those videos? Yes! And I'm excited. What kind of projects are you working on lately? I don't know if I want to go catch a bunch of fish on the way over. Let's not load up our inventory. I need to get... I'm going to check my crab pot that's over by our research lady. And we need to catch some late night jellyfish. Yeah, most things I don't think... I mean, a light bulb in that instance, one may not live to consume again. I think this means it's broken. We have been spending a lot of days at sea. Got another lobster. It's... Oh, it's a crab, technically, I guess. Pick that up. Put that in my inventory. Jiggly little lobster. I do need to repair my pot, though, so I'll pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up! I'm sorry, it's time for the ska revival. To pick up things. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go out to sea a little bit. Just a little bit. It is kind of scary out here, though. I need to see some jellyfish in the water. That's just barracudas. This is some abyssal things, I think. Hey there, little guys. I don't even know what you are, but I'm kind of scared about you. Let's just see where we might be able to find some jellyfish. I don't even know if they come out at night. I know nothing about these jellies. There's different kinds of barracuda that get messed up. Interesting. Come on, jellyfish. I know you're in here. I am ready for this jelly. There it is. It's a coastal thing. You catch it with a trawling thing, but it doesn't really tell us where. Oh, it is a nightfish. Okay, so I am right. It's a nightfish. Is that a yacht? It's kind of. It's a little yachty, though. Not a big yacht. Just a little yachty. I don't know if that person ended up being problematic, but I do remember them being on the Reese's Puffs boxes. Boy, it's extra scary at night. Oh, Lord. Do we ever light on? We do, right? Okay. Not seeing a lot. Okay, back to the dock. But I need to be out at night! Maybe I can make it... Maybe I can make it, Oh, I definitely can't make it. Oh, wait. Okay. Maybe I can make it to the Starlight Pontoon? One of these things. Let's try going to the research outpost. That's potentially a direction for things. Some creepy eldritch stuff happening over there. None of my business, of course. Minding my own damn business. Just gotta keep checking this map. Oh yeah, we're almost at the outpost. It's all good. Oh, are you jellyfish? You are the squid that I need, so that's fine, I guess. Got me a squib. I'm sorry, that's an octopus. Oh, can you give me a hint about the scary wind gust stuff? Sure, why not? I don't mind a hint about the scary winds. Go ahead. Random question you thought after seeing that lobster. Did you guys grow up calling the little freshwater ones crayfish, crawfish, or crawdads? Literally all three, honestly. Crayfish is the one I think I've heard the most around here, but honestly, I think it was all three. Well, I can get a lot of these little suckers, huh? I guess I don't want to junk up my inventory too much with octopi, because I still need that other thing. Also, it'll be damn midnight. Damn it. Aye. It's okay. Everything is fine. Scooty, scoot, 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 scoot. If this is not a jellyfish, I don't care about it. Ooh. Interesting. There is a little hidden message over there. Ooh, and there's some different fishies here. Ooh, what's all this? Hello? It's abyssal. I don't have an abyssal rod, but I do want to grab this thing. A little nighttime message. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go to sleep. Maybe, perhaps, potentially. Hey, don't you touch me, freaking scary ass jellyfish. You're the wrong kind of jellyfish. I don't like that. Yes, PPPN's crawdad jacket. I think they eventually made it into a jacket. So smart. You like crawdads in a seafood bowl? I never ate crayfish. The smaller crayfish in Australia are called yabbies. I had never heard that before, Stella Doors. Squid in a cosmic horror fishing game? It's gonna be scary. Okay. Oh, if the whispering starts and if it's heading towards your boat, if you turn off your lights, it won't hear you. Oh, it won't hurt you. Interesting. Thank you for that. Fascinating. Louisiana produces like 90% of the world's farmed crayfish. They're good eating. So when I was a kid, we went to the local creek and we caught crayfish from one of my brother's friend's turtle that he just had. He just had a turtle. What do we got here? Do I have research points? I don't. This was the research outpost that the researcher was stationed at before it got destroyed by a giant thing. Ay. What is to be done? I kind of want to see if I can find some of those jellyfish. I think this is a bad jellyfish, though. I got an eggplant. That's a bad guy, right? That red guy? That's a bad jellyfish. That's not the one I want, yeah? Those little guys, those are bad news, yeah? Should try one day? Yeah, maybe? Okay, my guy's getting extra paranoid. It's time for sleepies. He's getting freaked out. That's the angry... It is an angry jellyfish from Elden Ring. It's exactly that look as well. And it looks like in about 10 minutes it'll be time for me to feed my dog, just so you all know. Let's sleep. Let's fend off that paranoia. We don't want my boy to be paranoid. Get out of here, you creepy old jellyfish. Yeah, sink back into the sea where you belong, you creepazoid. Alright. Oh, I should take a look at that little message. September 14th, 1927. I'm getting these all out of order. I've not written in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what you do. Girl, you got a fever. The ink has run from some lines here. They are illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. I knew it! A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears, and I hear them still. He started down into the open casket. Oh, he stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page has been turned off there. Girl, you gotta divorce this man. He's out of his mind. He's gonna bring you to the depths. Diallo's in that casket. I think worse, maybe. Okay, at least I have a squid to... I'm sorry, an octopus to give this woman. But I need that ding-ding jellyfish, and I gotta go out at night for it. Thank you so much. I do appreciate the intel. That's very kind of you, Zelda. Water though. I have absorbed all of my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure knowledge from my brother, who watches it from time to time. Are they working on a new one? Is Steel Ball Run the next one? Is that in the works? Miss Researcher, I got something for you. I have for you a very... Oh my god, this is a fresh octopus? Good for me. Rotation. Okay, still gotta find out about those. Oh guys, ooh, don't hurt the ship, don't hurt the ship, don't hurt the ship. Okay, let's go sell the rest of it since it is fresh. Oh. Just tooting, don't mind me. Just tooting my horn. Alright, I do want to cross the sea to get to the pontoon to sell my fresh fish. I didn't even know they were fresh still. You watched until about season 4 with your siblings. Oh yeah, did you give up because it was like not as interesting anymore? Or what was the reason why you stopped watching? Steel Ball Run is the best JoJo arc. Doesn't that one have a president in it? You know about worse? Oh yeah, Dio is a vicious vampire. That is fair. You got into other things, I getcha. And it's a long haul too. Not as long of a haul as like One Piece or anything. But... Got a scary little guy and he's gonna be in my ship. If I can make some room. Maybe I can't make room. Maybe I'll check out what's going on over here first. Pink. Nothing. I thought for sure that was flashing. You do want to pick it up again. From what I saw, it was a ton of fun. It was very silly. It is a very silly... It is a bizarre anime for sure. You're glad they have these logs and stories. You get more immersed in games when they have those, right? It's very cool. I think it's sort of telling us the story of the last sea captain who met ruin on the waves because he found that box that they're talking about in that log. And I tell you, God almighty, what a bad break. This woman gets married and then her husband's like, let's go out to sea. And she's like, okay, I guess. And then that day they find a completely cursed box in the ocean. And he goes mad. That's so unfortunate. This is such a big thing, this crown of thorns. That's a freaking crab also? This is like fishing Tetris. I have to say, I really enjoy... Tetris kind of stresses me out, but things that take elements from Tetris can be fun. Yeah, let's sell this. It's only $10. Oh, it really is not worth it, huh? Okay. Now I was just realizing, now that we're faster, I can for sure scoot around to the research lady. I can really get my scoot going. Hello, Just a Game Hero. Good to see you. You don't need a new TV, but other people need it more than you. Oh, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about the Apple TV thing? Because that's not a TV. They're not going to send you a TV. That's a subscription service that if you like subscribe to a new channel on Twitch or you give somebody a subscription, then you can watch that for 3 months. What the hell is that noise? Don't do that. That's scary. I don't like that. Oh, is your sister really into Tetris? That's great. What I like doing Tetris in real life. Like, is that a ship? I'm about to get so killed, for sure. I like rearranging things. That kind of deal. Now, what in the wide world of sports is this out here? Oh boy, this is going to be a bad idea, I think. I think we should go to the research thing and then come back and check that out. Let me just mark that on my map, though. I'm going to angle myself right, and we're going to do a little marker. Huh? Some funky's out that way. Let's go back to Miss Researcher. Oh, what do we have here? No worries. I'm glad I could help clarify. Just a Game Hero. Tetris in real life is just Jenga with purpose. I love doing like fridge Tetris. And you've got to organize, like, all right, we have leftovers we got to navigate around. We've got, you know, some chicken we need to make some room for. Let's rearrange these things. So, like, rearranging a junk drawer or something, so it makes sense. Just, like, organizing stuff, I guess. It's very late at night, and I'm scared, and I don't like it. And where's the research station? Okay, just... what's your favorite sailing song? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, there is a place that's not a jellyfish. Oh, now I need a jellyfish. And I really need a jellyfish. Oh, I should turn off my lights, huh? Turn off not my jellyfish, but my light. That's what I meant to say. Okay, sleepy times, I think. Come on, sleepies. Okay. What do we have here? I do have a lot of silly jellyfish that are not yet stale, but I want to go out here and check out that boat. Oh, the beautiful sun. I miss you already, sun. Let's check out that boat that was just kind of chilling. Oh yeah, what can we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? That's a good one. It's a good sailing song. I mean, I think like TikTok and all those other places were like flush with sailing songs a few years back when they were all the rage. Let's see what we have here. We got some shapes. Ooh, I tell you. Oh, doubloons! I'll take that. And some, not research materials, but these are nuts and bolts and stuff, which is good for building new parts of your ship. Oh, that's actually a research part. Oh, sitting on the dock of the bay. That's a good one, too. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we got so much room for a new song. Beautiful. Smooth. At least one more, right? Oh, dear. Screwed that up. Here we go. Plenty of junk out here. Now, where else? I think over here there might be something. Let me take this off. Oh, let me remove this one. Dink. You know a few other sailing songs, but they're maybe a little too vulgar to share. Is that so? Oh, you have kidney swelling due to kidney stones? That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that, Just a Game Hero. I hope you feel better soon. Are they going to do anything to fix that? What's all this over here? These are more abyssal fish, huh? Dadgummit, I want these creepy little fish. But at least we can pick up this. A collection of cases is washed up against the shore. Some have already split open and lost their contents to the waves. Oh, a bag. Photography equipment! Oh, hell yes. Squid, yeah, dude. Let's get that. Ooh, let's get that for sure. Photography equipment is something that one of the folks in town need. Now, what's the quickest way to get around? I should head back to the research outpost, I suppose. Your love of the shipping forecast was once so strong that sailing by was your... The shipping forecast? I can't tell you that I know what that is. I think we should avoid these shapes in the deep for now. We can always come back around later. We gotta... This is another thing that's sparkly. Here's looking chest is half submerged. I will take it. A doubloon. I don't need the rest of the map because I've already found the thing that they're hiding out here. More creepy abyssal stuff. Oh god, it is of course 7 o'clock. So it's time for me to feed my dog as I wait in the open waters for this thing to grab me out of the ocean. Interesting. Is Creeper falling asleep too? It's a BBC radio service. Interesting. The late night one is nice until God Save the King starts playing. And then suddenly you're wide awake. God, I had no idea about this. It's just a forecast for shipping? Sailing by the intro to the shipping forecast. Unfortunately, it's instrumental, so you can only really hum it. Well, you can make up some fun lyrics. Probably about butts. I make up lyrics about Stella all the time. You have a battle buddy that used to sing the Hello Beach Boys Sail on Sailor when you're doing the Battleship Tour. Now, do you hate that song now or do you love that song now? How do you feel about it? Sailing On by the Bad Brains. The Bivouac album from Jawbreaker. The fun song. Oh, yeah. Let's sing that when we get back. F is for friends. You do stuff together. So, Just a Game Hero, they got to do an MRI to see the size of the kidney to see what they need to do. Good luck with that, Just a Game Hero. I'm sorry you have to do that at all. Yeah. Would I listen to it on my break? Yeah, what was it called? The shipping forecast thing? The way they ended is super wholesome, and I hope you have a safe and peaceful night. Good night. Oh, that is very sweet. I love it. You know what else is sweet? My dog, Stella, who I'm going to go feed right now. But I will play some non-sailing music for you. Like this. And I'll be right back, y'all. See you in about 15 minutes. Probably. But I promise you I will be back. Plus, the ad break is going to run in about 4 minutes. So we'll get that out of the way while I'm eating food and feeding my dog. See you soon. I'm in the middle of the dark and it's scary. Oh. Let me hit this button as well. We're back from the break, y'all. I've got to make it to the research outpost, I think. But it's midnight and it is scary. I don't really know which way we gotta go, to be honest. Why am I going in the dark? Oh, because the scary stuff comes out at night, doesn't it? Oh, a shiny! Could it be the crab, though? Damn, I should not be out here in the dark with my lights off, for Pete's sake. What a dope. But, Smee, for you or your friend, I'm really sorry that you're going through a really tough breakup, friend or Smee. And I hope that you find something that gives you some peace very soon, you know. like I said, a great hobby, getting into some things that you're like, oh, I didn't have time for this because, you know, it was... Oh. What was that? Have you thought about becoming a fisherman? Have you thought about becoming a fisherman, maybe? I don't know what's going on, but I'm scared, and I'm going to sleep. Oh boy. But yes, me. What kind of hobbies have you not had time for lately? Also, looks like the ad break is gonna run soon, just so you all know. About 30 seconds. What hobbies are you like, oh man, back in the day I used to do this and it was so much fun. I find that after breakup, it's the perfect time to be like, who am I? It's time to redefine myself. You know? To draw the lines of myself more strict and more firm, you know? Make some new memories, do something you've never done. Maybe go rock climbing. Don't like fall off of a rock though, you know? Or watch The Notebook. There you go. You had one of those recently, you're trying to do the same. Is there any hobby you're trying to connect with, Chilliams? You definitely don't go falling off a rock, though. If you want to get some rock climbing advice, maybe ask Tyler Davis in the chat, who's doing rock climbing stuff. And yes, making new memories helps you think of new things that could be better rather than the old stuff. But I'm really sorry that you or your friend are going through it, Smee. Would you put on your favorite music? You're also known for avoiding your feelings until your body forces you to process them. That's something you're working on in therapy. Interesting. I do that too. When I'm sad, I'm like, I can't cry right now. I have to make dinner, you know? And then like I'll just be crying into the dinner. And then it's bad for everybody because then the dinner tastes like tears. Just sad. Interesting, you pulled the death card and the judgment card this morning, which felt pretty on the nose. Well, that means something's ending, right? And then judgment, everybody's getting up out of their caskets, right? In the judgment card, typically the Rider-Waite tarot deck. Like, you rise up as judgment's like, toodaloo, wake up, B-word, it's time to get going, you know. It felt on the nose. It made you cry, but you also felt like the world was listening. Yeah, that's great. See, something's coming to the end, but I mean right away you got a beginning coming up. And yes, do what makes you happy. Great advice, Zelda. And it's okay, like Morpheus is saying, to not feel happy. It's okay if you're feeling sad and you're stuck in that. That's a perfectly normal and natural thing to have happen. It's okay to try a thing and be like, I used to love this and I don't feel anything because I'm too sad. You know. Then you can take some lessons out of the things that didn't work. You can think about how those things change your perspective, and eventually things get better day by day. I'm sorry it hurts really hard right now, though. Dinner wasn't salty enough, crying into it, yeah. No. Just crying into some fish flounder. That's okay, though. Not like I did that this weekend. But don't worry, I'm seeing a therapist. I love this idea of making new memories. I think that's great. And Mash, you can't stand watching romantic movies when you're feeling vulnerable. So that's a good point. Oh, looks like the ad break is over. Okay, great. We're all done that. But you know what? I'm really glad, Smee, that you're here. I'm really glad you joined us today. Instead of asking the person what you could work on, you wouldn't even know what to go to see a therapist for yet. That's okay. Something to think about later, because I wasn't thinking like, oh, what can I do with therapy either, until I was like, I have some thought patterns that are creating extra stress in my life, you know. I'm when I do things during the day, I realized I get joy out of them if it's executed perfectly, and then which is 10% of the time. And then 90% of the time, I get a lot of frustration. And that shouldn't be. Oh, yes, of course, Alex. There's an evil countess inside all of us. You know what you should do? Embrace your evil countess as well, sweetie. Oh, yes, that's true. I'm glad you got your little shuggity boogity, your little doggies and everything to help with times like this. Listen, I did some crying with Stella, and she was a good girl. She let me scratch her belly, and then, oh my god, it was so cute. I was feeling my feelings, scratching Stella in my parents' bedroom. Then I let her run downstairs because I finished doing dog training. Let her run downstairs to go see my dad. And then I sat in here. I was like, okay, time to be brave and get back to work. And then my dog ran right into the room, jumped up on my bed, and like put her head down on my book that I used to like write down all medical notes and stuff. And so I like couldn't do work. And I was like, oh, Stella, oh. Such a sweetie. She's a cutie and I love her very much. And sometimes she knows what's right. And sometimes she's just begging for attention. But anyway. Let's see what we have here. We still, okay, to keep, blah, blah, blah feelings. Let me tell you folks who are here for the game, at least what's going on in this game. Then we'll go back to feelings. In the game, I gotta find a jellyfish. Okay, that's it. Back to feelings. Oh, really? That sucks me. You live with people who don't really care about what you're going through, so that's not the helpful part. The helpful part is that you have no privacy to cry. Oh, I thought you were talking about your dog, at least, to kind of, like, be there for you. You gotta keep going and focus on your stuff. Well, we care, Smee, so I appreciate you telling us about it. Feelings? I don't have time for that. That's me too often. Oh, I forgot about this game and how this might be a little intense. Okay, okay, okay. We're in. Great. Whoosh. Also, let me do one thing. Feelings are for suckers? No, they're important. And your feelings are very valid right now, Smee. It's good that you're acknowledging them. And you might need to take a little time. You know what helps me, Smee? Okay, this is corny. And it's probably very predictable as well. But I enjoy writing a lot. I mean, I got a whole degree in the damn thing. So what helps me get through difficult times is writing. Writing out my thoughts, writing some corny-ass poetry, just writing story ideas, writing anything. Angsty poetry is great. Yeah, just writing for me is very helpful. Even if you're writing like, I hate this, why am I writing, this sucks, nothing is interesting, I'm not thinking of anything right now. Not even my tail. Oh, that's great. Your dog is huddled up very close to you and it was very comforting because she's hairy and stuff. That's the good stuff right there, let me tell you. That's the good stuff. I don't have any fish. Jeez. Oh, they rotted. Well, that's fair, I guess. Let me store some stuff at least. I forgot the fish rot. Frick. My goth journal? Edgy feelings. Someday, maybe. Oh, well, I do kind of want these research parts. Ooh, research parts. You wish you could write down your thoughts so carefree like that you don't trust your mom not to go through your notes and diary. Could you put them in, like, a Google document? See? Could you, instead of having, like, a physical thing, could you type stuff up? Maybe? Or make, like, a private... Probably not like a private social media account or anything. Who knows? But like, I know some folks use things like Discord and they have their own personal servers. They just talk about their feelings in them. What shall I store? Let's store this. Store all of our cool stuff. And then I think I just gotta throw out this stuff. It's hard to write your feelings in a diary, but it's definitely helped you in the past. I just do a tiny little line in my diary. My journal is more like my task list. But I will do a tiny line like, felt extra sad today, or like, really having a hard time with stress today, or like, today was great, I got to play apples to apples with my family, you know, just like, whatever. Just to sort of track things. And thank you, Just Game Hero, for reminding me to drink some water. I appreciate that. Okay, during these times you feel very cathartic. You usually turn to an instrument. You're not trying to stand in the way of that process, as it seems to do something deep in your DNA that your body needs during the hard times. Writing and music making are very similar. There you go. It's good to talk to folks about this, even if it feels embarrassing or rude to talk about your feelings with somebody else's. Also trying to do that. Interesting. Do you feel like, do you feel it's rude for you to share your feelings? That's interesting. Well, because I feel like part of talking is listening, right? And so when somebody else is talking about your feelings, I feel like it's, now I'm ADD, so of course I cut into everybody's conversation and share my personal experience. But I feel like it's very natural to say, oh, you're feeling stressed out? Me too. I just went through a hard time last week, or something like that. I don't think that's rude at all. But I also realize, like, for some folks that can be like, oh no, this is about me. I don't want to hear about you. Some folks feel that that's rude, but I don't think it's rude. So. You feel like you're overshadowing somebody else. I understand that, but I don't feel that way when somebody is saying, I feel like it's a, like, we're relating kind of thing. Do I do it often though? Do I do what often? Like writing? About my feelings? Usually when I got a lot going on and then I need to get it out. I find if you write more explicitly and specifically, it can help you reflect, but it is hard because a lot of feelings are sometimes things you don't want to admit or make you feel sick of yourself. Yeah. That's how you can get away. That's how you can feel like, oh, this is a bit much. Yeah. Or feel like it's corny or not worth documenting. But I try to write something, a little something about how I felt that day, each day. Oh, yeah, I don't do that, like, for everything somebody brings up. But I feel that sometimes when somebody is sharing, like, a big emotion, my impulse is to first listen to what they're saying and also at the same time be like, you know what, I've been in a similar situation, etc., etc. But I won't go, oh me too to everything. Yeah, I try not to. Interesting, Manny. You're a natural stoic, so you rather folks lay their burdens on you than you lay yours on them. I see. Well, and that can be cathartic as well. Because, like, you're helping in the conversation. You can feel a sort of sense of, like, ah, I made this person feel better, so I feel better. You were dating somebody who was like that. She's like, me? Oh, yeah? That's so personal. So she felt like a little buttoned up. Like she didn't want to share too much because it felt personal. Interesting. Well, I'm a natural born yapper. I'm just always talking. So that'll never be me. I think often I have talked too much. Or at least felt in certain situations when I have been talking that I have now said too much. And I'm like, oh, this person's checked out of this conversation. It's time to squish myself into a smaller box where I don't talk as much. But I say, keep chatting. They do call me Talkie Tina, indeed. Talkie. That's why I feel like I'm suited for this job. Just flapping my gums. Lots of crabs today. Let me take all these cool crabs. Come here, crabbies. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm a real chatty Cathy. We aren't getting any aberrant things. Not enough space, my butt. Oh wait, there's not enough space. Okay. There truly is not enough. Oh. Ah, this one. Haven't said anything about my bottle yet, and I won't at all. Nothing to talk about there. Hello, ma'am. Please buy my fish. Goodbye. You stopped opening up to people for a while until you met your best friends. There you go. It's one of the great things about life is there's so many different kinds of relationships you can have where you can explore many different facets of yourself. It doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship to feel like, oh boy, so glad I talked to this person or spent time with this person or did this thing for this person. As me type that, I said my butt. Really? No way, did I? Is it not normal to feel like expressing sadness is embarrassing? It's fine if you cry, but as soon as you do, see, it seems like maybe that's something that'd be good to talk to a therapist about. Because I'm never really embarrassed when I'm sad if somebody sees how sad I am. I wouldn't say that I'm embarrassed from that. It's just she ate burger blood and ate sweaty chicken. Don't remember that. Also, yeah, don't get any advice from me because once I ate a leaf of lettuce that had some drippings from the ground beef on it before it was cooked, and then I got sick, so I'm not very smart. So, Mash, you're saying that it's normal for some folks. You recognize that feeling. I think it's something that's kind of... Well, I mean, it is a moment of vulnerability. That, I think, is true about sadness. No matter what, it is a vulnerable moment. I don't think you have anything to be embarrassed about when you're sad and you're expressing your sadness. Because I think it's a totally natural and normal thing. But I can understand why you would feel like, oof, I don't like that people know. You know? Where in the ding-dang world are my freaking jellyfish? I have an eggplant question. Zelda, you played this. Did you catch these cool jellyfish? You have a lot of loving relationships in your life. Not a lot. Oh, you have very loving relationships in your life. Not a lot. But you feel like you're in love with your friends. You find this to be a good thing as it doesn't create dependency in your romantic relationships. But it's hard to find a partner who's trusting of that situation. I see, yeah. Yeah, that is tough. That is tough to me. Somebody that doesn't get really jealous, you know. Yes, they are! They're dodging me! Them is freaking jellyfish. You don't think so? Wait, what do you mean you don't think so? You don't know where these jellies are? I am ready for these jellies. Beyonce was wrong. I am ready for these jellies. I just don't know where the hell they are. It says they're at night at the Stellar Basin. And I can trawl them up. Do I have a trawl? Is this a trawl? This is a rod. Is this not a trawl? Do I gotta go? I might have to go. They may literally not show up because I can't catch them at present. F is for friends who do stuff together. Where's the research place? Oh boy. And it's for anywhere and anytime. Oh, you have caught them. Can you tell me where it says they are? Your Twitch is very laggy. No worries. All good. F is for friends who get fish together. It's uranium bombs. Oh, I got a funky little guy. I wonder if I should have given the researcher a funky little guy instead. I forgot that that advances time and I'm upset now. It's okay though. Dink. We're right in front of my house. Here we are. Okay, if I stay in the blue area that I passed, okay, we're very close. The jellyfish come out from underneath the spooky eyes. Stop lying. Don't lie to me. Okay, I will go to this blue area, this blue scary area. Ah! Are you jellyfish? No, you are octopi. I bet this thing is more active at night. Oh, it's so scary out here. It is so scary out here. Oh, those jellyfish have eyeballs, just straight up. Okay, it's in the general area. Just don't get close to the... Okay. You're going to be honest as you say this. In dealing with issues where loss or relationship falls apart, you think the Japanese concept of mono no aware, which you appreciate the beauty in the ephemeral nature of things. Oh yeah. This bubble world. This bubble world. And yet, a Buddhist poem on mono no aware. I wish we had some fish out here that weren't evil and trying to kill me. Okay, it is getting late. Please be a jellyfish. Oh, what? It's not a jellyfish. Okay. Now, there are these jellyfish here, but these are, like, scary little guys. Owie. I'm gonna park it. You like the way I said Mono no Aware? Yeah, that's the, that should be the pronunciation of it, I think. Okay, we got some decent sleeps. What if we just, like, don't sleep for a few days? I think all my fish would maybe not go bad. I don't know. We gotta putter around again. Oh, I could drop a crab pot, though. Drop a crab pot. Ooh, plenty of crabs in the sea over here. You were kidding about the water thing. The sea gives you fear. Do you have like a fear of like the deep ocean and stuff? A lot of folks do. Bingo. Ringo. That's a good fish right there. I screwed it up. Okay, we're good. Let's catch a few of these big boys. How about a funky one? Show me that funky fish. Okay. Show me that funky fish. Show me that fish. I'm not getting any funky fish. Yay! It's a savage barracuda. It thrashes about ruinously, jaw snapping and tearing its own flesh apart. A body sundered by ravenous hatred. Okay. I guess a fish can be hateful. Galactophobia. Yeah, that's the name of it for sure. Yeah, this game has got a lot of deep water in it. Very scary. So, Manny, Mono no Aware is appreciating things as they are for the short time that something was. That you had gone through it and made it through the other side, and things that are both bad and good. Yeah, it's a very interesting concept. What is this? There's a lot of, like... Oh, I got a little tinnitus. Can you see the page again? Of course you can. Let me crack that sucker open. But we got this little creeper first. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff coming out of that fish, huh? Don't show me that. Don't want to see the aberrations. The ice cream man is here. Why is he always here at 7? Damn it. I can't eat ice cream this late at night. I will stay up until 1 a.m. But the ice cream man is here. No, I can't go get ice cream for everybody. Like, everyone's asleep. Like, my parents are asleep. And my brother literally just today said, I think I'm starting a diet. I'm going to start a diet because he's been having a lot of foot pain that he thinks is like a circulatory issue. Okay, here's the page. I know. I want ice cream and ice cream. Here's the thing about the ice cream man here is he only serves soft serve. He doesn't do like the Choco Tacos and whatnot. You know what? I actually don't go swimming a lot, see, in like lakes or anything. We just never swam in lakes or whatever. You know what I'm missing? What am I missing? Where is it? I need a trawl, don't I? Yeah, we didn't really we never went swimming in lakes. Like my mom was like, that's dirty. We're not going to do that. Oh, of course I know the Choco Taco. Love Choco. When I was a kid, we used to go swimming at the Y. That was my go-to. They also had a little A&W root beer push pop that, despite not liking root beer, I do like that little push pop. I need the trawl net. Oh my god, I should do it. It is dirty though, but super fun. I think it would be totally fun, but my mom was like, ew, absolutely not. You're not going to get into the back of our car being covered in dirty lake water. Are these broken? You just do donuts and blow a lot of time.
Be so
Oh!
shop.
Jesus.
You'll be one of them.
Thank you so much for the the gift sub that scared the bejesus out of me. Also, gift subs now get you that Apple TV. Let me see here. Yes, it says buy a new sub or gift sub by $8.19 to get 3 months of Apple TV. So take a look. Hopefully it'll pop up in your little My Twitch notifications in the top right corner if you're on the desktop app. But you should be getting that Apple TV for 3 months. I'm sorry that I influenced you to get the Snickers ice cream. But thank you, Anonymous, for gifting out that sub to Steve is rad. For you, Anonymous, some wisdom from the ocean. It says, this is, oh, hold on. I have the camera start tracking. Time for some resilience. Also, do you see there's a little heart? That's right, these turtles are surrounded by love. It says, there's no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come, Anonymous. You have the determination and the patience to handle what is happening. So thank you so much for your support, Anonymous, and enjoy your Apple TV. It's pretty cool. Well, I'm glad you love it. I feel like a bad influence. Can I get this trap as well? I'll put that trap up. Hell yeah. We gotta fix our traps and sell our fish. And then, where's Zelda? Oh, I gotta get the trawling thing. That's right. I feel like swimming in a lake would be super fun, but my mom says that when she was a kid, she went swimming in a lake and she did cut her foot on something. I won't describe it to you. She cut her foot on something and she never trusted swimming in lakes again. Usually those promos are for new subscribers. This is true, but it says buy a new sub or gift sub. So I can link y'all the blog post right here. Oh, that's a good point. You mean new subscribers as in you haven't had... Now it says to be eligible, it says the code is redeemable for anyone not currently subscribed to Apple TV, new and qualified returning users. So you're right. Usually the promos are only for new folks, but it says qualified returning folks when available. Let's see. So keep an eye on it. Yeah, I thought that was very interesting, Larry. Also, it looks like the ad break starts in about 4 minutes, folks. You have plenty of time, but I will let you know that the ad break is coming up. Let's how do I repair this? Use repair all. There we go. Great. It's fixed. Now, how do I get this trawling net? There's a crab pot. Maybe it's in the floating dock? Girl, I never know what this stuff is. Do I have stuff in storage? Okay, let's start putting things into things, because my thing's getting junked up. Board. Oh, this is to hold rods. Hold on now. Because if I'm going to get something, do I want it to hold rods? Oh, darn, I have to do this first. Okay. Rods. Headspaces. Oh, wait, do I not have it? Oh, I do have it, but I've put a different thing there. Interesting. I'll just start up at the top. I might as well. So we can get a big honking, like, rod at some point. That sounds awful. Okay. That sounds bad, but you know what I mean. We're gonna get a big honking rod at some point, okay? That's what my fisherman needs. He needs the shape of water guy to come out of the water, stop being a coward. I'm not going to finish my sentence. Okay. These are challenging thoughts. These are challenging concepts. Hey, we can get a big honking rod now. Hell yeah. Let me increase my trawling space too. A little bit if I can. Oh, we need a lot of boards and such. Okay, you remember what you were going to say when we were talking about relationships. You've never really had good friends except for the one in high school. They've been kind of rough most of your life. That's why you stopped opening up to people for a long time, Zelda. But then you found some good folks, I hope. I hope you've got some good friends now. Oh, you already have Apple TV. Now, I don't know if you cancel it right now, but I know Mandy is saying time to cancel it, redeem it for those 3 months. I don't know if that'll work, but maybe. Bluebell ice cream still has a great A&W root beer float flavor. My mom is nuts about it, but she tried the, Trader Joe's has got some popsicles that are root beer creamsicle things. They seem pretty good. You had a fair few swimming lakes and ponds close to where you grew up. You stopped going to one when you were 19 or 20. So the last 2 times you went there, a fish bit your nipple. Oh no, that's terrible. Did you get a cool piercing then at least? I'm just kidding. I don't want to know about that, but you hung out with a very damaged group of people for a lot of your late teens and 20s. Some of you did better than others, but you only rarely see a few of them. I see. No, don't cancel your Apple TV subs. You didn't know what a true friendship was like until you met your current best friend. It's good to have somebody that you're like, you know what? You have changed my opinion on friendship. Also, I'm getting major deja vu right now. I feel like we've talked about this. I feel like I have had this exact conversation before. Not saying that like folks are repeating themselves, but like, well, it feels really weird. Let's see, can I put some stuff into some other things? Hell yeah. I got things to put into things for sure. Thing. And a thing. Look at our nice tidy inventory. It's beautiful. We're gonna be getting that extra cargo space. But first, I need to get a trawling net. Do you have a trawling net, man? Boy, I freaking did not know that this was a thing. So what I gotta do, I gotta store this sucker, I think. Uninstall it and then send it to storage, and then go over here. Buy this expensive ass thing. It says install it. Oh shit, why can't I install it? Oh, I have to install it here. I can trawl, passively catch fish, love it. Takes 5 damn hours to move my crap around. Outrageous. Okay. Well, now I gotta go to sleep for Christ's sake. Well, it is nighttime. I think it's just one character out of Black Mirror. I think you're just like kind of a guy. Select the trawling ability with L1 and lower it with the square button. Okay. How have I not done this at all? Catching my fish, I'm catching my fish, I'm doing little donuts and I'm catching a fish. Hell yeah, catching a fish. Oh yeah, catching a fish. Uh-huh, doing little donuts and I'm catching a fish. I do wish you could choose an avatar in this though, that would be great. Wow, this is great. I've caught a fish already. I mean, this is the only this is the only fish I need, really. Hey, where did it go? It said I caught a fish. Oh, it's on my net. I see. Put that in the cargo. This is great. You haven't broached this topic? Because you think it's a hard topic. For me personally, it could spiral. But honestly, you're just trying to be brave and let people know that you're hurting. And it turns out a lot of folks here have some great things to say. Isn't that great to me? Hey, I appreciate you broaching the topic. Because... it's not, affecting me negatively. I do appreciate you thinking of other folks, though, Smee. That's very kind of you. Trying not to trigger other people. But, it's important to get those feelings out! Am I doing it? Oh, I didn't think I was doing it before. Okay, we're just gonna keep doing donuts and we're catching some fish. Uh-huh. I should go back home. We should go back home. Am I catching any fish yet? Well, it's like almost daytime. We're good to go. Look at that. We made it to the morning. There's very few fish here in the sea. I'm going to do cool donuts out here. Ooh. Hella fish. It does say a few fish, though. Ooh, that's a tentacle. That's a tentacle. I don't want to be with tentacle. Why is this a huge fish? That stinks. Well, I don't have to sleep. I can go see the researcher. Why would I sleep? I'm gonna go to the old fortress and see the researcher. I might as well trawl along the way. Yeah, screw sleep. I can just fish always. This is great. My guy doesn't need to sleep. Damn. How's our little net doing? Oh, we're catching little snappers and such. That's cool. I have not really tried to mess with Cthulhu now. I'm scared. That Kraken is very scary for sure. Okay, we're trawling in the depths. Ooh, I got another little one. It's just a snapper again. Miss Researcher Lady! Sleeping for a week, or sleep is for the week. I don't know. I would never want to sleep for a whole week. That's a lot of sleep. Miss Researcher! I gave her that dog. How much sleep have y'all gotten today? I got a good 8 hours last night. It was excellent. Sleep is for chumps. This is a lie. Don't let anybody tell you that. Sleeping is the greatest thing ever, and I love it so much. It's so good. I never used to sleep, and now I sleep, and it's the best thing. Thank you. It looks like you caught all the surface specimens I need. But I do need some from deeper down, but that's gonna be a problem. Well, I don't have the equipment to catch that stuff, ma'am. Maybe she'll give me some stuff. Well, why is that a problem? I developed a device to retrieve samples from the Abyssal Zone. This was over at the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea how to keep the creature at bay for long enough to collect these samples, but while I work on that, I'll need you to retrieve some prototype parts. You never get a good amount of sleep? You think it's because you're chronically online? I mean, sleep is so incredibly important. I would really recommend sleeping. Hugely. It's so good. It's good. It's important. You'll feel better later in life. Messing with the Kraken is gonna get a crack in my boat unless we get these prototype parts. It was kind of funny, Slow Cloud. I'll give you that. Carefully. I suggest you do it during the day. We don't want to be out on the reef at night. Is there anything else? No, I'm good to go. Now, where am I going for this thing? Do I have any research parts? Dang it. Okay. Now let me read this little quest. That's all samples. It says, I need to collect prototype parts a researcher left behind. Oh, I gotta go out to that little busted up place. Okay. Let's see here. Where's the busted up place? Okay. Easy peasy. This is great. This little passive fishing is great. Are you kidding me? I can't believe I haven't done that. I do take sleep aids, so I take to over-the-counter sleep meds. It helps me go to sleep. I take Ritalin during the day, which is a stimulant for my ADHD, and then at night I take something that helps me kind of drift off to sleep. But that is because I've talked to my doctor about it, so make sure you do talk to your doctor before you take any kind of medication, that you change anything going on with your life. But I love sleeping, and I'm so glad I get to do it. Back in grad school, I was almost never sleeping, so. Hey, it's hey, we like literally haven't slept in a day. Ha. Speaking of sleep, let's get to that research outpost and, well, wouldn't it be better to actually sell my stuff just before it gets funkadelic? Is that the place to go? Hold on. I'm sorry I keep looking at this map. Okay, I'm going to the Starlight Pontoon. Oh, you heard that melatonin can cause nightmares. Interesting. Trying to do donuts over these fish to get cooler, newer fish. Yeah. No sleep till Brooklyn. And what is that from, Larry? Yay! Let's sell some fish. Now, I got some stuff in my net for you, lady. And nothing over here. Okay. So, we need to go to the research outpost. Let's get some sleep because we haven't slept in like a day. Oh, it's from the Beastie Boys. Oh, of course it's from the Beastie Boys. Of course. What are the Beastie Boys? Oh, dang! You're about to learn something really cool. They're a band of gentlemen. They have a very distinctive rapping style that sing really funkadelic songs. Benadryl can sometimes be sold as a sleep aid, so it can be used as it. You get restless leg syndrome from that. Interesting. Well, the main ingredient in Benadryl is diphenhydramine, which I found out after taking diphenhydramine all my life to go to sleep. I found out that Benadryl is that on stream when I was just trying to use diphenhydramine as a nasal decongestant. And I was like, why the hell am I so sleepy? I just want to play video games. I got so angry. I was trying to play The Witcher 3, and I was like, why am I so tired? And it turns out I was taking the exact same dose of medication to unclog my nose as would put me to sleep. It was wild. Eunice loves the Beastie Boys. I think they are wild. Take all. Let me pick this thing up. Why is it there, man? I'll let it go. Alright, research outpost, let's go. Oh, Choppy Chop, please brag. I'm begging you, you have to brag. Time to go to the laboratory. Oh no, the wild thing is I didn't build up a resistance C. I was getting as sleepy during my broadcast taking this allergy medicine as I get at night to go to sleep. Like, it was knocking me out on the show. And I was like, why do I feel this way? Turns out I was like forcing myself to stay up. You took a typing test and you have 81 words per minute with 98% accuracy. Damn. You were typing that quick brown fox jumping over the lazy brown dog. You take temazepam when you get night terrors. Interesting. Now how does that help you? Does it help get rid of the night terrors? The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Oh, let's open the cupboards. Nothing's left in the cupboards. Where do you want to look? Inspect the equipment. After some searching, you find the prototype parts that the researcher needs. Sick. Let's flip these little doohickeys around. You sew the parts on board. Where do you want to look? I will check the floor. Okay. Nothing else is needed. I would check the Jenny. Okay, that loud-ass generator. Got with it, okay. Let's see how things are going. Oh, I forgot which boat I was. My bad. Okie dokie, artichoke. Off to the island to give Madam her tools. Okay, it knocks you the F out. Okay, interesting. So now, got me another fish. No, like, weird fish, but it's nice to just passively fish, I guess. Plus, I've got this dang thing. That's what you said. That's one of the good ones. Yeah, that Sphinx of Black Quartz Judge My Vow is much cooler than the quick bound fox jumped over the lazy dog. And also, it uses every letter. True. Oh, excuse me. Are these borts? Oh no, they're not. That's just abyssal fishing I can't do. I thought it was more boards. Ding! Oh my god, it's so cute. That little icon of the fish jumping into the thing is too precious, and the little ping is too cute. Why is it so cute? Madam, I have your parts for you. Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. Is this all 1 gig? Okay, it's 1 gig. Interesting. Well, I do want it. Yeah. Instead of trying that, or should I do that here? Yeah, man. I'll install that here. We might as well. And let me put this in my storage. Now, I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking. Ooh, or enrage it. Okay. You know what? I try not to play horror games, except tomorrow I am playing a horror game. I'm not much of a horror gamer, but I have been playing all the Resident Evil things. So tomorrow is Resident... In fact, let me pop this up on the thing. Ba-da-ba. Tomorrow is On Wednesday. I'll be playing Resident Evil 4, featuring Leon. I'm usually a big baby and I don't play horror stuff, but like Resident Evil 4 is more of an action game. So I don't love Dead Space. I don't like Dead Space. I don't like jump scare stuff. I'll never play a jump scare game. Sorry, my ears are ringing. I thought it was it. That was a damn ice cream man again. No, I just have ringing in my ear. Great. So this high-pitched noise will deter the creature from attacking or enrage it, I'm not sure. Connected to the research outpost generator, you'll have to return and re-engage it after every few hours. But other than that, it's completely automated. Okay. This is a complicated-looking piece of equipment with lights and a loudspeaker. You're not quite sure which way it should be facing. It needs to be attached to a generator. Good lord, this sounds like a big old pile of work. Great, now take a look at this list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before collecting these. You might also need to improve the equipment that I gave you to catch some of these. Okay. Look at this thing. This is very funny. It's inefficient, but it should allow me to harvest some samples from the depths. I should now be able to research the depths things. Ah, what horror game talk would you like to talk about? Let's see here. I'm excited about doing this deep dive and stuff. Also, these fish are literally too scary. These are real life fish. Let me turn this little thing off so you can see these scary ass real life fish. These are scary. This is so scary. I'm not playing Dead Space 2 on Halloween. You know I'm gonna play on Halloween? A game for my brother, because Halloween's my brother's birthday. So I'm playing something fun and good for him. Not for you sickos who want to see me suffer. Wait, hold on. Let me dock so I can research stuff. Now we can get that ding-dang, better-looking bottomless line. Frick. Now I'm going to be playing like Mother or something or other. Mother the original. Let's do some fishing. Oh, abyssal fishels. That's scary. You'd like to check out my streams every day since you're free, but your siblings are always on the computer. I understand. I appreciate you come by when you want to, you see. Oh, also. Oh, God. Well, its eyes are... I was gonna say cute, but is that the word? I don't know, man. I do have a YouTube channel where I post my VODs. So if you ever were like, I want to see what's going on Tina's stream, I do post the VODs so you can catch up on that. But I totally understand you wanting to chat with folks too. That's what I love Twitch for the most as well, is sitting around and obviously talking, because I talk so much. No freaky little fish down here? Come on, freaky little fish. Let's get a little freaky fishy. Come on now. I know you got a freaky fish up in here. I might ditch this lovely spiny lobster. Although it is delicious. Oh, it's so late at night. We're gonna... we should take a little rest. I know oh, my stuff will be stale though if I... Nope, I'm docking. I hear the tinkly music and I don't like it. I'm docking. Hey, I got something for you. I do have one of the fish you wanted. Here's one of your freaky fish. Boom. It's called a loose jaw with red searchlights below its eyes. What? This predator hunts with needle-like teeth. Its stomach can expand to hold prey larger than itself. Yo, that's wild. That's wild. It has red lights? It has lights? This fish has LEDs? Why? Nature is so wild. Alright, we're gonna go sell the rest of our fish, I think. And then, let's, after we sell our fish, we're gonna try to catch a few more of these abyssal creatures. Thrilled with the fact that we're getting stuff freaking done, finally. Alright, straight ahead is the Starlight place. LEDs nuts? Alright. Alright, Choppy. Congrats on your word typing speed, though. I don't know if I got to say that. Oh, wait! Snake said, I heard y'all were talking about sleeping. It's reminding you that you've been trying magnesium. Oh my god, Snake, that's great! I know you've had a really hard time sleeping. So I'm really glad to hear that that magnesium is working for you. It has a high efficiency rate for folks with ADHD because a lot of folks have an underdiagnosed magnesium deficiency. Interesting. Good to know. Somebody told me, now, of course, this is not medical advice. Do not take this as medical advice. Always talk to your doctor. Somebody told me that they would take magnesium and like sour cherry juice and it would knock them straight out. It's called bioluminescence. It's called these nuts. Okay, that's not what it's called. Let me hook this repulsion machine up so I can get this out of my inventory. Emo, it's very strong, isn't it? Oh, wait, I didn't sell anything from my little thing. Hey, I'm responding to the eye rolling, okay? If you get to be juvenile, I get to be juvenile. Oh, okay, it sold all the stuff in my net. That's cool. Yeah, you know what? Talk to your doctor and give it a try. No, I forgot about the boiling lettuce trick, though. I did forget about that. Ooh, a little ding. It makes me so happy. This little ding is so silly, but it makes me so happy. Ping! You got a fish. It could be Eldritch. You never know. It's just a regular snapper. This is not at all where I need to be, and I feel foolish for being here. Because we actually have to be this way. Although the wind is guiding me this way. Oh, there's some cool fish over here. Frick. Or something. Are those fish? No, it's just some kind of cool boards and whatnot. There's some cool resources over there that could be research things, but I can't get there because I keep forgetting my bombs. I should have boiled my lettuce. You know, would have sterilized it probably. Would have been a schmott idea. I should have just thrown the lettuce away. I'm sorry about the sneeze. I hope that wasn't too loud. Okay, the generator. The repulsion machine. What says items left here will be lost. Could be connected here. You mean lost? That sounds scary. Small object rolls out from underneath the generator covered in dried salt. Ooh, that's enough to research the better trawling device. Activate the machine? Not right now. Let's not activate it quite yet. Because it's gonna piss off this thing. And I got work to do. Ooh, I got funky little guys to catch. What's up, funky little guys? Hell yeah, you're a new funky little guy. I'm waiting for that gold one. Pink. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't want to give this one to her, though. We'll just give this one to her. I want to sell that big one. Boy, that is an upsetting animal. Dangling a bright lure in front of its open mouth, this deep-sea predator preys on the curious, of course. Twitch is super laggy for you. Maybe refresh me. There was a thing posted Discord where if you boil lettuce and you drink the water once it's cooled down, it's supposed to knock you out. Oh, yeah. I think you'll just have a weird soup. But, you know, what do I know? I haven't boiled it yet, so I can't diss something I haven't tried. That is literally the saying, so don't knock it till you tried it. Dink, 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 dink. Oh no, it's a xenomorph. Great. Xenomorphish. Do I even have room for more of these? I guess so. The deep faces its own consequences of creation. In darkness, brutality becomes the ultimate filter. Alright. Alright, I don't have any room for any more ding-dang fish. Oh, and it's nighttime and I'm scared. I need to go back to town. And I gotta sell this. Okay. If we listen to each other's hearts, maybe we'll be able to sell this fish, and maybe love is the reason why. I'm trying to sing songs and not be scared. For the first time ever, I'm seeing fish eye to eye. And hopefully these eyes won't chase me everywhere. Where is the Starlight place that I gotta go to? Jeebus. You love that Goofy Movie song? It's a good one. Song is good as hell. And we're totally fine and nothing's gonna scare me. And we're not like a paranoid or anything. Pick the right channel because I like that song? Of course. Who doesn't like that song, honestly? How can you listen to that song and be like, and not start grooving? It's so important to groove. Hey, we have enough for a better trawling thing, which catches not only abyssal, but hadal, which I don't know what that word means. Abyssal, I get it. It's in the abyss. Hadal? It's in the Hada? The Goofy Movie, you unironically love that song, and now you're gonna listen to it. That's what's gonna cure your heart, Smee. That's what's gonna fix it. Was that what the song is called? Like something Wire. Live Wire or something. You hadn't seen that? Oh my god! You rewatched the Goofy Movie this weekend? How about that? Something's in the air, huh? You hadn't seen it since it came out. What did you think? How was it? Eye to Eye. Okay. Was like the singer called something Wire or whatever? You've never seen the Goofy Movie. Oh my god, I'm gonna tell Adrian immediately. Twitch.tv/okadrian is gonna hear about this. I like terrible music that's bad to listen to mostly. This is, of course, yes. But it's an experience, which is what's important about it, Twafo. You guys say don't tell Adrian? Adrian's literally got an emote from that movie, so. The Roxanne emote. Let's sell our freaky little fish. Now, I can't just go off and sell each one of these. I am gonna sell this fish, this one, this one, this one, and this one. But this one's for my research lady. I gotta save it for her. Also, we gotta sell some of these little funky fellas, yeah? Hell yeah. Making big money. Okay, now I'm gonna guess it's the dock. And I'm wrong about it, and I'm mad about it. And now it's the shipyard. The Hadal Zone is super deep ocean, like over 6,000 meters deep. Sort of like the oceanic trenches. That's where all these scary monsters are coming from. Okay, I see, Alice. Thank you. Powerline! Thank you! That's the name of the singer. Okay, also, we're gonna stash this away, I think. We're gonna uninstall this sucker. I'm gonna throw it in the store. I probably can just sell. Oh, I can't sell it. To storage you go. Thank you. I don't need you because I have something better. Installing the bottomless lines. An improvement to the sampling device. This should at least operate at a reasonable speed. Cool. Ooh, let's start to go digging around. Now, this is good for dredging, hadal, and abyssal stuff. Lovely. Lovely gal. Oh, this is so wonderful. Okay, well, I suppose some of this stuff will be coming up at night, so it's time to catch our little funky fishes. Hello, funky fishes? Where have I seen some funky fishes? Let me pick up this sucker too. Pick it up. Yes, this will heal you. Oh, also, Smee, what you should do is eat a really good sandwich. Do you know of a sandwich joint that's like really good no matter what? That's like, yes, this is for me. Can't catch these guys. They're not deep enough. A good sandwich. I'm telling you, that's gonna fix a lot of things. Seeing as an adult, you'll say that a few things stuck out. The movie took place in a world full of dog people, but Donald and Mickey still existed. Also, they were old friends with Goofy, but Max had a Mickey-shaped phone, indicating some level of Mickey Mouse fame. But Goofy basically works at Sears with Pete. Yeah. It is weird when you think about it. There's a lot of things that as a kid you're supposed to like, it hand waves it. Also, hold on now. Looks like that the ad break is coming up soon, folks. Sorry that my, I think I gotta fix that streamer bot thing. I gotta figure out what's going on with this and why it's not automatically telling you that an ad break is gonna start. Or unless it did 30 seconds ago. Oh my god, it did 30 seconds ago. It's just not turning the little scene on that I want it to do. So. Was Pluto the dog in it? Maybe. You want a salt beef on rye? That sounds pretty good. Is a member of the new edition who is in fact kind of a Michael Jackson 5 ripoff band. Oh, that's why the character was so Jackson-esque, I see. And he was supposed to be a fusion of Prince and Michael Jackson. Okay. On a Kismet day, do you know that you made a comic about a sandwich healing you when you were a deep fit of anxiety and stress during college? Now you gotta post it. Okay, do that. I dare you. I double dog dare you. And I gotta find some abyssal creatures. Can't get that. He's a little... I feel like he's kind of an amalgamation. Caroline from the Goofy movie is probably an amalgamation of a lot of different pop stars, you know? I do have a Discord server. Get some shapes from the deep. Bada bing! There we go. A lot of boards. We're gonna need a lot to improve our boat. I feel like I'm kind of kicking this game's ass in half. I do think there's also some DLC coming out for this game. Yeah, the parachute pants. Very reminiscent of MC Hammer. Ah, it's the darn morning again. Is this a Hadalfish, though? Maybe, you never know. Let's see. It's not. Okay, it's just a coastal fish. It's weird that I said sandwich specifically, yeah. Well, okay. I'm thinking of a comic I've actually seen, Smee, of somebody eating a sandwich that's like it's like a 3-panel comic of a person, and like the first thing is like, or maybe it's 4 panels, but like the first panel is them feeling very despondent. And then the second panel is them taking a bite of their sandwich and they're like, this sandwich is good. The third panel is them saying, I don't want to die, the sandwich is good. And so I was just thinking about that, like, honestly, eating something that is soul fulfilling be very life-changing. You want to see a weird crab? I don't know what to do about this crab, to be honest. So let's get the hell away from it, you know. When do I get a gun in this game? I feel like I have no solution for that creature, but like, get a cannon. Kiss it. I don't know how to kiss a crab. Where's its mouth even? One of your favorite things is sourdough toast. Ooh, who does not like sourdough, honestly? It's so good. It's a mature bite. Maybe I gotta find Link. Will Link help me with that? Whatever it was. The crab, you think? Good old Linky boy. Let's see. Let me dredge up some more shapes. Gotta catch some lobsters, though. We gotta find some more freaky little guys. They have a little mouth under their eyes, right? And the eyes are little things that kind of stick up, you know. Crabs are funky little creatures. The spot's been depleted. Fair enough. Going fishing. Alright, give me some little guys. Floating beneath the waves. That's a big old tentacle, and I don't like it at all. Come on. You found a Wikipedia article called Arthropod Mouth Parts. Forget rat problem. Arthropod mouth parts. Hell yeah, get into some educational roleplay with arthropod mouth parts. Why don't you? Can't see this fishing here. Oh, I miss having a standard line. We've got to get out there and get some cool lobsters though. Let me dock and store some stuff. Your comment goes like this. It stirs you. You're feeling worn out from overstudying. And you know what'll cheer you up is a dank sandwich. In the next panel, you're assembling the sandwich to this huge sub. You go in to bite it and all the ingredient falls out. No! That's too sad. I'm sorry. Is this based on a true story? Oh, I've got... Oh no, I don't have room. Are you kidding me? Can I auto swords? Oh dear God in heaven. Okay, this is rough. Oh, Boise. Okay, I got room. I got plenty of room. I just caught this scary guy, and now I need to put this scary guy... I need to give the scary guy to the researcher. How are we doing on that? Oh, it's rotting currently? That's my bad. Let me go see. Would she take this rotten-ass fish? I would like a light, please. They don't like the light, and I need to turn it off right now before they kill me. Ah. Oh, it's big time scary out here, though. Hi, Bacon. Good to see you. Ah, boy. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. Scary things happen to people. Hey, abyssal fish. Really funky donkey abyssal fish also. Funky donkey guys. Hey, I do need one of these new guys, so. Give me your funkiest fish. Pretty sure that's the words that are yep, I got one hell of a funky fish. Pretty sure those are the words that are engraved on the Statue of Liberty. It's like, give me your funkiest, your fishiest, your tired and creepiest fish. So beautiful. Okay, I can't put this fish anywhere. I gotta put this fish somewhere. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, that's not gonna work. You are a strange shape, Mr. Fish. I'm just gonna have to get... Which one of you was rotting? I think it was that guy. Let's discard him. Oh, I threw out a good fish. Okay. We were sailing along on my friend. I don't know where I'm going, and I really should look at a map. Oh, I'm going nowhere! Oh my god! Oh my god, I've never been so far away from where I need to freaking be, dude. My guy is paranoid. We're not doing so hot, folks. Will the light help? We are paranoids. Paranoia is deeply setting in. There might be some funky fish here, though. Can't get it, though. That's fine. I'm gonna go to bed. Go on to sleeps. Sleepy time for me. Don't need that fish. Who cares about that one? I don't know if there's anything scary happening in the game. Okay. Okay. Let's go redeem the fish. Hey, Orpheus. Sleep well. May you dream of no scary fish. NRL, good to see you, by the way. Okay. have a freaky fish. Do you want this one? I mean, should I give her a weird fish? She wants a research fish. I have an eggplant question. Is it any good to give them, like, the weird version of it? It's a big yawn. It was a long day. I need to schedule some more rest time in tomorrow, so I'll feel a little bit more rested before the show. Hello, Gish. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Running on in. The DLC is already out? Oh my gosh. I think they have so they might have a second DLC coming out. But yeah, should I give this person, like, a funky little guy? I'm gonna give her the funky little guy. I've already sold one of them before. Alright, now I need a long boy and a snappy boy. A giant amphipod. Gotta catch that with the trawling thing. And a stalefish. Okay. Oh, goodbye. Oh, hell. Whoa. Let's see if I can do a little bit of... Nah, we're good. My poor sucker is, like, freaking out. Hey, why the bad vibes music? Is this because I haven't slept in a few days? I mean, this is the music that you do hear in your head when you haven't slept and someone's just like, you didn't do that thing yet? It's like, of course I haven't done the thing. I haven't done anything for myself. And they're like, whoa. This game is so... Eh? Aww. The crab's infected. Get that sucker out of here. Don't you infect the sucker. Okay. Yeah. The slithering. We don't want the slithering. Oh, it's stretch time? Okie dokie, let's do a little stretch. Let's diet stretchies. Yeah, time to do a big stretch. Oh, yeah. I might even stand up. Hold on. Let's get up for a sec. Gotta get through these last 15 minutes and not pass out, man. It's hard getting old. Alrighty, we're getting up. Alrighty. I really should get up more often. As someone who sets my own hours and is my own boss, I should get up like once an hour. Really. But I'll be getting up in about 15 more minutes to go eat food, so. Alrighty. Let's do the Rogadin move. What is it, like? Okay. That'll pump me up. Alright. Squats. I'll skip them. You like my necklace? Thank you! I borrowed this from my mom. It was just like a tarnished silver necklace, and then I polished it up, and it's great. I should polish some of her earrings for her as a thank you. Alright, we are going to sell some things before we lose our mind. Okay, our boy's feeling better now. That's good. He's a little paranoid. Just a little. Let's sell some stuff. And... we'll discard this rot. And what now? I think it's time for the boy to sleep. I think the boy could use some sleep. It's good for boys to get sleep from time to time. Also, let's put some stuff into things, shall we? Boards. I got plenty. Ooh. Clickety clack. Over there. But thank you, Gish. Do you have any fun necklaces yourself? Like, do you have any cool... not like family heirloom necklaces, but like any favorite necklaces? I mean, family heirloom necklaces would be cool too. Oh man, I got hella boards. The only thing I'm really lacking is cloth, which I think is in abundance in some of the other places. So we might have to leave this area for a brief time and come back with some cloth. Oh boy, and I should also not cross my legs. Gotta be better about that. Oh boy, we are crushing it in terms of building this thing out. More boards? Don't mind if I do. Ah, thank you for the posture check as well. And for my drinks some water. You've been thinking about necklaces a lot lately. You haven't worn jewelry in some time, so you don't really currently have anything. Okay. I think it's good to see, like, oh, this person looks cool with this on. I like this. I should look for something like that. And then, best place to get them, if you're looking for something unique that not everyone is going to have, go into a secondhand shop. You're going to find so much great cheap jewelry that you're like, I don't know if this is my style, but let me try it out. You know what? I don't really do bracelets because I'm usually gaming or like talking on, typing and stuff. So I like bracelets for like being out in the real world kind of situation, but they're not as practical for doing gaming stuff. Like I have a charm bracelet for my grandma. It was her charm bracelet. But I have tried to wear it on stream and it's just like jingle, 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 like everything. Okay. I don't have any more of these parts, do I? Alright. Still crushing it though. And even though it's like 11 a.m. we're gonna sleep because my boy is feeling very sick. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to cut off my circulation. See. Okay. Let's go to my encyclopedia. Oh yes, scary fish. Right. Ugh. Back to Cellar Basin. Haven't found that creepy jellyfish. But that's a kind of nighttime trawling thing, I see. Okay. I've got to catch some more abyssal fish. I need a snail fish. And this little guy. Day and night caught with a rod. It must be that but day and night, okay. That's a hadal fish. And then there's another hadal fish. Okay, we need to catch some hadal fish. But they're both day and night, right? They're both day and night? Okay, I'll do that during the damn day. Why don't I? No, I actually don't have ear piercings. I really do want to get some soon, though. I think my lady told me I'm gonna need to turn off this octopus in the center in order to get the other hadal things. Yeah. It might look like I have ear piercings on, but they're just my earbuds. I really should get my ears pierced soon. I'm gonna focus on therapy first. And then I can treat myself. Maybe it'll help me be like, prioritizing myself and fun things will be good, you know? Okay, so that's the abandoned village. Research outpost is along the way, yeah. You always double take on these being earrings. I would love to do earrings. I think it would be so much fun to have earrings. I would have the biggest, goofiest, dumbest earrings. I'd probably also make some. I have clay and I have wire. I could just, you know, jam it in my ear. And make some fun, silly earrings of like Koroks and things. Have I thought about both? Oh, therapy and earrings? I suppose I could do that. Let's piss off this big guy. The repulsor machine hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots out from the top and the alarm begins blaring. The researcher said this should keep the creature at bay, for a time at least. Okay. Alright, you creep. I'm getting in here and I'm hadaling. Ooh, there's somebody here. Ooh, okay. This guy looks particularly freaking creepy. Damn it, dude. Why are they making stuff like this? This is scary as hell. Alright, hadal fish. Well, this is the guy I need. That's a gooey little guy. I appreciate him. He is wet. I catch a bunch of these wet weirdos. Music is happening. I don't know about that. I wonder why they want to buy these hadal fish. You were thinking about the gulper eel before. How about that? Damn, its mouth is absolutely bonkers. I got any little rock lobsters? Oh, I need this boy. Hold on, I need that yellow. Bing. I got a giant arthropod. Hell yes. Let me get another one of these that I can actually give away. Damn. Crushing it, dude. And what do we have here? A shape in the deep. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of one of these little guys. Let me discard that guy. Okay. Probably this guy too. Okay. I gotta be a relic. Hell yeah. Okay. And do you think I need another shape of fish? Nope, not this guy. Not that guy either. Do I have all the shapes of fish that I need? Let's sit right above where the Kraken lives and find out. Pursuits. Collect all the shambles. Anglerfish. Giant amphipod. I think it says 0 out of 1 anglerfish. Did my freaky anglerfish not count? Come on, lady. I gave you the weirdest version of it. You don't want weird? You don't want to study weird? Oh, and my stream paused for you. Very odd. But welcome back, see. To that, you're quite sure I could find some cutie Korok ringers on Etsy. That's true. It has everything. And I would be able to support somebody small. This is true. But also, what if I want, like, Koroks that have big old wieners or something? Like, as an artist, you can create anything. I'm not saying that's what I want. But I'm saying, like, I could make things that don't exist. But Koroks are adorable, yes. They are the greatest. You know, since I don't have my... missing item? Oh. That is a problem. Okay. Somebody hasn't made giant wiener Koroks. You know what? I would just hope they haven't. I would just believe in the goodness of mankind and hope that someone hasn't made a Korok with a big old wiener. It's poking through his leaf mask, you know. No, stop that. Stop it, me. Alright, researcher. Listen, researcher. You don't want my freaky fish? If you don't want it, I'll take it. For Pete's sake. Okay, actually I won't take it. Hold on. I don't have room to take it right yet. God dang, this thing is flapping about in a very unpleasant way. Alright, snailfish. Now, if you don't want it... You jilly little fish. If I lock this in... No, you don't want it. Okay. Kids these days, I don't even appreciate a bursting anglerfish when they see one. There's nothing else, ma'am. And I'm not actually gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go catch... Oh, piss. It's fine. I'm gonna go sell my stuff. And I can come back to that anglerfish anytime I like. Oh, don't you freaking scare me like that. I don't like it. Where am I going? Oh my god! Gotta sail south. Look for the lights, Tina. Okay. Make sure you're not running into the rocks. Everything is fine. You may have to remove some comments. You know what? I really appreciate you. Choppy chop. Trying to keep things pleasant and discreet around here. Oh boy, yeah, it's getting late. It's almost 9 p.m. 9 p.m. is when I wrap things up for the evening, so that's why it's a critical hour. Hello there. Just coming in to sell some stuff and not go to sleep. Actually, I do think we should go to sleep. And then we'll go to the researcher's outpost, and where she is, that's where we can find those little creepy fish. Okay, ma'am. You can have the best of my fish. Got the best of my fish. And I also need you to help. That's the wrong thing, though. We're going to repair all my stuff. Damn, it's $155 to repair all my stuff. Wow. Now, this jewel-encrusted ring we found out in the middle of the sea where the Kraken was, this is an artifact that the old man... Oh, he's not really an old man, actually. He looks like a quite young man. He's called the Collector, and he lives on an island all by himself, and I'm pretty sure he's doing some weird dark dealings. An idea for a side channel, just nightly rants, we call it, is the after. That would have to be me asleep, talking in my sleep. I don't have time for that during the day. This is a gold band large enough to fit around a child's waist. All manner of gemstones are fixed to it, seemingly at random. It's probably what the Kraken... Did I steal the Kraken's jewelry? That is wild. Send this to storage. Dunk. Okay. We'll do a little EP. And then we're gonna go right out to the garage. You thoughts? It would just be like honk shoo, me. Teen After Dark is me with no makeup going to bed. The name The Collector is creepy, right, Dorian? It's very creepy. In fact, once we're done this researcher's quest, I can just literally teleport to his house. He gave me the power to always be able to find him. And we will do that if I have time. I kind of want to do it today. I did steal that ring from the Kraken. Yeah, I'm a bad person. It's confirmed. That was his wedding ring? Oh no! What was it getting married to? Oh, you nearly typed what's Kraken again. You know, good for you, Mash. You're staying consistent. Alrighty, around these parts is the parts I need. Now I will take, I gotta take this fish from this gal. Ma'am, I'm gonna need to see that fish. About these specimens. It's caught? Oh, did I take it and sell it? Probably. I'm morally challenged. Okay, yeah, that's true. I think I'm just kind of garbage. Actually, no, if I say that, y'all feel bad. Don't do it. Huh? Oh! Big ass fish! Big ass fish! Look at that big ass fish. Damn, that's a big ass fish. Let me honk at this fish. That's one of them. That's one of them big mouth shark boys, I think. They love it when you toot at them. This is not what I need. I don't need that guy. I need the angler boy. That's just an eel? No, it's a barracuda. That's a... what kind of guy is that? What if we compiled a list of notes for my therapist? Oh god. Don't do that until my second or third visit with my therapist. This is not what I need. Oh, where did I get that guy? I want to get the guy before we go to bed. Even though it's 9:03, I really should go to bed. Do I believe in myself that I could do this Tuesday? Yes, I do. Do it on next Tuesday. I think my future therapist might find it concerning that people on the internet are diagnosing me. Just to put it out there, I do think, as much as it would be great because you all have watched me for many years, or at the very minimum, many hours, I do think my therapist would be like, and do you just sort of let people tell you what's wrong with you? That's okay? I don't know. I'm not sure what they'll think, I guess is the thing. Oh, what is the awesome food resource that you found? Tell me. As we switch on over here. Getting ready for the end of the evening. Hey, new therapist, my chat compiled... Oh, this is loud as hell. Hold on. A list of notes they wanted to give you, and the therapist has no idea what Twitch is or live streaming. Just trying to figure if this is an internet thing or a concern thing. Well, I do think you're right in pointing out that maybe I have some negative self-talk. So you're saying these people pay you to make medical assessments of your health? I should say yes so that she'll pay me. That'd be great. Invite my therapist to the stream. God in heaven, absolutely not. I want no one that could possibly interface with me at a real life level, like a doctor or a therapist or my dentist or whatever to have my Twitch stream. The senior center a few blocks away also serves disabled non-seniors. Oh my god, that's amazing. You sign up for their Congregate meal program. You can get free lunch. Oh my god, you're gonna be eating so good, Emma. Breakfast for $1 is nuts. Oh yes, that's a good idea. I will encourage my therapist with the 101 ways to praise kids. And it looks like the final ad break of the night is gonna start soon. But wait, guess what? I'm gonna snooze it because we're ending the show. So you don't need to see an ad. Bing. That's so amazing. I mean, your housing is better now, Emma. You've got food available to you. You just got like a hell of a lot of good food. So yeah, nice try, Doc. You'll do better next time. What if I just say hot dog to my therapist? Hot dog! I can also tell them their gaming future. I think bringing tarot cards to my therapist might not. Probably not. That's like maybe not a first or a second or a third meetup kind of thing. You save this game and quit. Gosh, this game has been so much fun. Dredge has been really, truly awesome. And let me see. I was saying there might be some DLC. Okay, here's the news. Princess Zelda. It says Dredge the Iron Rig DLC is arriving the 15th of August. So we've got about 2 weeks left until new DLC hits. So it says you'll be introduced to a new constructible town. You'll be introduced to a new constructible town to your Dredge adventure, the Iron Rig. There's a little too many twos in there, but that's okay. Uncover ancient disturbances and craft advanced equipment, items, and gadgets. With the help of new acquaintances, assist Ironhaven Corporation's constructions. Remember, progress always comes at a price. So it's 2 to 5 hours of content playable at any time of your playthrough. Uncover a brand new side story. Craft a new tier of equipment with 8 pieces of gear. Catch 50 new fish. Advance to a new tier of boat hull, bigger and better than before. Research enhanced versions of your abilities and earn 12 new achievements. That on my wish list. And there's other. You said there was other DLC as well. The Pale Reach. Okay, I'm gonna add that to my wish list as well. Oh, I can only add it to my cart. Dang. Okay, you play on the Switch, so you didn't see the Steam news or the Switch announcement for it. I hope that they will have a nice I hope they do have like a Switch port of it because it's so good. I'm loving it. Alrighty, y'all. Turning my computer off. Let's go.